Come on, Mike. Here we go. Hello and welcome to episode 21 of Plot Hunters. As you can see, we got a couple people missing. Jen's on her way. Unfortunately, we're going to be out without Adriana today. So Ashley is going to be Jaegering Alina and making all sorts of fun decisions for her on her behalf. Let me know if we sound okay or if I sound okay. I think I did all the settings right this time. You'd think I'd know how to do all this stuff by now, but no.
Never stick.
It never
sticks. About my podcast. I'm like, well,
I just forget everything every single week. Just what? What am I doing again? Let's see. Announcements. We're going to be at Emerald City Comic Con. It's getting there. It's getting there. Only a few more weeks, girls. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. I have a panel that I'm doing with the Beholder podcast on Sunday, and that's going to be Sunday at 1 something, right? If I remember right. Yeah, about 1:15 or so. On Sunday at Emerald City Comic Con, and I will be there with a bunch of us other awesome lady DMs, and we'll just be talking about DMing. So if you're going to be at Emerald City Comic Con, come and hang out with us. Another announcement, we are sponsored, as you can see, by Roll20, which is a wonderful virtual tabletop, which we are using for pretty much our maps and all of our wonderful handouts. And I didn't spend a lot of time making a map this time because I used, there is an artist, Gabriel Picard, on the marketplace in Roll20, and they make just amazing drag and drop maps, full maps. And so I'm just like, oh, that one's pretty, grab. But you also can get modular maps and just piece them together if you want. I just didn't have time to do all that. But you can also, we're going to be using, actually, you guys don't know what we're going to be using next. We haven't gotten there yet. But we finished using the Tomb of Annihilation module, which is freaking awesome. If you are thinking of running Tomb of Annihilation, definitely check out the module on Roll20, because they have all the maps, which are beautiful, all set up for dynamic lighting, and just tons of handouts and tokens, and the whole setup was perfect, and it made things so much easier. So definitely check that out. And we are also friends of the Nerdsmith Network, which you can find more awesome TTRPG related content at nerdsmith.org. Lots of podcasts, other streams, so please go check them out. So, what happened last week?
Yeah. What happened?
What happened last week?
What happened last week? Well, I have my lovely session notes here. I was digging around trying to find another program to actually organize my campaign notes, and I found one called Kanka.io. That's Kanka.io. And it has everything that I need to organize stuff without being overly complicated. And so I have my lovely session notes here right in front of me. They're perfect and just everything perfectly organized. So, you guys headed north from Waterdeep to Luskan. Let's see, on your way there, you passed by a caravan, didn't rob them, which I'm kind of glad you guys didn't. I was a little iffy there for a second there, but no, you proved me wrong. I love you guys. And then you eventually made your way to the Mirror of Dead Men, where you were attacked. Oh, hey, before we talk about this, hey, Mira, what did you name your horse? What did you name your horse?
Oh, I was thinking about this last prom. I was like, horse? Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. And Butterscotch is a very cute, beautiful, pony that you have been, brushing its hair and just keeping it looking beautiful and shiny.
Oh, wait.
And as you guys camped in the Mirrors of Dead Men, all of a sudden, an onkeg burst out of the ground and ate half of your pony. It ate the front half. The back half is still there. You guys left it to nature. But Butterscotch made a good meal for this onkeg that you guys proceeded to murder after that. And not just a regular onkeg, an onkeg brood queen. So she had babies. So you murdered a mother and her child, and her children.
It ate my fucking horse! No! I was like, why are y'all asking? I was like, this is fucking suspicious. I can't, no! And I gave it such a cute name.
Oh,
You're
my
welcome.
God.
Oh God.
Let's see. You did loot. Oh, so this is another thing is that I'm inputting some new harvesting rules for harvesting things that you kill as you loot. So from this Onkeg, Alina got an Onkeg hide, which can be used to make a set of studded armor, or she can just sell it if she wants to. And then Varen took 2 of the Onkeg's acid sacs. So who knows what she'll use that for, or if she'll just taste it like she does everything, but we'll find out. As you entered the mirror, you traveled for a few days, and during this time you saw a huge black dragon fly overhead, which made y'all just hustle the hell out of there. You avoided running into some other denizens of the swamp, and Varen also spotted a puff of clouds that was kind of off by itself, moving in a weird, suspicious manner, a ways away from you guys, but she did see it. No idea what it was, but she saw it. Then you traveled through Neverwinter on your way to Luskan. And there you heard a few rumors from the local inn that there are a lot of towns to the south that have been getting raided by just people stealing all their valuables. And, thank you, sir. Oh, thank you, Hamala, for resubscribing.
Thank you.
And then Cruz bought some weed. I'm sorry, bought some halfling leaf. Bought some halfling leaf here. Just to make sure you actually got to use your ivory pipe. Alina bought some beads to weave into her horse. Who, by the way, her horse's name is Chonk.
I'm so mad. I love my fucking horse.
I mean, you could probably buy another horse.
Oh, it's not the same.
You'll never be the real butterscotch.
I love how you already developed this bond for something that you had for
Really
5
was.
seconds.
I was like, butterscotch, and it's gonna be a cool horse.
Oh my god. Varen attempted to meditate and learn some patience. And then you guys made your way to Luskan, where all sorts of fun things. So, okay, first of all, everybody else has disguises. Was Mira disguising herself? And were you going to use her disguise
No.
kit?
Oh,
Or she's
wait.
going hers?
Yeah, she's gonna ask herself.
Okay, are you? So what is Mira's alias? Let me add this to my notes.
Ooh, shit. Lima Lemon.
Oh dear God.
Lima Lemon.
Okay. All right, Lima Lemon. Okay, and are you what race are you? Lima
Human.
Lemon. Okay. Come on, keyboard. Or more fingers. Lemon. Human. All right. What does Lima Lemon look like?
Mira? I mean, she still looks like Mira, but like.
Okay, you're missing the point of coming up with a disguise.
This is just an alias at this point.
but it's her hair down. So her braids out of a ponytail.
So her hair is like super freaking like perfect curls. Because it's been in braids for however long she has it in braids.
No, it's still in braids, but just not in like the her classic ponytail.
Okay, so it's down in braids.
And she's wearing a simple, it's still pretty and low-key still fancy, but a normal farmer's clothes. Like a farmer's formal clothes.
I was gonna say Mira in farmer's clothes. Okay. All right. She's a wealthy farmer. All right, so Lima Lemon. Cruz is an elf named Truby. Alina is Lena. Oh, the best name ever. Oh, Jen's gonna be popping on in a few, so we'll deal with that when she pops on. And she's a human, and yes, and there's Lena and Lima.
Powerful.
Oh my god. They're both humans too. They could be twins. Who knows? And then there is Varen, who is Rana. Oh, hey, speaking of Varen.
Oh, period. Thank you, Emily, for the tribute.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm a mess. That's my... Just give me 2 seconds.
Alright, well, I'll fix PB's screen.
Wait, what was your name again, Ashley?
Truby. Like Trudy with a B.
Oh my god.
Truby, Lena. Is Baron disguised?
Varen is disguised as Rana, which I think is a half elf.
Rana.
Facts.
Give me
Let
one
me
second
write
as I
this
fix
down.
everybody's screens real quick here.
I do not want to fuck up your alien. Being like,
I do it all the time, but then I'm the DM, so I'm allowed to mess up.
Okay. I'm coming.
Sit down so I can get your screen.
I'm trying. I left work like 10 minutes ago. and I'm already showered. Okay, hi guys.
hi.
One second.
TB's alias is Lena.
Lima. Like Lima feed.
Wait, Lima. Oh, so Lima
I
and
was literally
Lena.
looking around my room and I was like, those are my
Wait.
groceries, Lima.
You got lima beans?
Yeah, I bought lima beans.
Hold on.
What do you
What did you
eat
name
lima
your
beans?
now dead horse?
Yeah.
What did you name your dead horse?
I named it Butterscotch, and then Solani, being the amazing DM she is, she's like, "Yeah, you did you love butterscotch," and I'm like, "Yeah." Wait, no, this sounds.
Oh my god, I love it.
And I'm
Shout out
out.
to Jen's mom for being amazing and cooking food.
Ooh, home
Shout out
cooked
Jen's
food.
mom.
Long ass day at work.
I like that picture behind your head. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that was a gift from my mom.
That is very cool.
Hey mom, the internet people like the picture.
It's really pretty. I want a cool picture.
The internet people like the picture.
One second, almost done.
Where's my? Oh, those are my samples. Yeah.
You need
mine-
your lima beans for snacks, huh?
No, that's for my when I
Make sure
come
that
back
fish is-
from Seattle food. Okay, see, I'm prepping because I'm gonna be.
All right, cool. We're all set. Good. Anyway, we're doing the recap. So back to the recap. Let's see. You stabled your horses, or the remaining horses, for a little bit in Neverwinter. Oh no, sorry, not in Luskan. What am I thinking? And you guys were wandering around the port on foot. Eventually, you made your way to the port, where you kind of did some listening around and discovered what the hell went down. That Jarlaxle, aka the Pirate King, was ousted from his position by Cruz's ex-boyfriend,
They did a coup.
Rousseau. Fun times. The Hellraiser ship is impounded at the dock, and Jarlaxle was imprisoned. So you guys went to the Blood Island prison to go visit him. Managed to talk your way in through some orc guards, and met with Jarlaxle, only to discover that it probably isn't actually Jarlaxle who's in there. Alina attempted to talk to the person in there in Undercommon, and they did not understand what they were saying. So it was pretty obvious that whoever's in prison is a
Fraud.
I'm just
fraud.
I'm
Yes.
just picturing like Alina going like, "How are you? What happened? Where are my parents?" And the guy's just like,
Yeah, yes.
Just smile and nod. Uh huh.
"Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yes. Tax benefits, briefcase, purple caterpillar."
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Mess.
Oh my gosh. So after that, the person in the cell told you guys, gave you a hint to go to the Red Dragon Trading Company. So you went there and you met with Zofrenia Lorjak, who is the head of the Red Dragon Trading Company, as well as one of the high captains, the head of ship Lorjak. And Zofrenia questioned you guys, wondering what the hell you guys were doing around, and through some dialogue that was indirect, you managed to figure out that Jarlaxle may be hiding out in some cave. The real Jarlaxle is hiding out in some caves outside the city. So that is where you guys are headed. Alina, Varen did some searching around for some footprints, and then Alina tied a paper bird to her wrist and let it guide you to the caves.
Well, that's smart. Oh, that's so fucking smart.
I actually tried to do the same thing like in Waterdeep, but I think the paper bird got like lost or something.
It's like, who do you want? Like, how do you spell Karen again? Like,
How do you spell Rainier Neverember?
what is okay.
I'm gonna chalk it up to like Varen's handwriting being bad, kind of like when Harry is like, diagonally.
Literally.
Movie.
What did he say again?
Nocturnal,
All right.
apparently.
So you guys head to the beaches outside of Luskan. The cove area, the beaches are actually fairly narrow. It's pretty rocky. There are some fairly sheer cliffs, and you kind of hug them as best you can. But eventually, it
Jeez.
sounds like a what?
Sounds like our backstories.
Yes, indeed. Except for Mira's. More like Mira's present story in a lot of ways.
That's true. They're a story. Her front
Story. But so as you head to the cove and you hug the sheer cliffs, eventually it does kind of dip down to a point where you can actually reach the water, and the beach area is still pretty rocky and not necessarily a place you would go just to chill. You see quite a lot of driftwood. A lot of it seems to be probably from ships that have wrecked in some part of this area. I mean, they're definitely like, this is not the safest area, which is kind of why they built it here.
Y'all, we should go looting. Not right now, obviously, but like, we should go looting.
Yeah. So everybody, whoever wants to, make a perception check.
Okay. Well, would survival be an acceptable alternative?
Right now, just perception, I would say.
All right, that
Just a
was
general
just,
idea of what.
11.
That's a toasty 1. Mira's still crying about butterscotch.
Oh my god. I got a 10, so.
What about Alina?
Oh
Like,
shit, I forgot I'm rolling for her that quick.
Here's the thing. This is my cat sitting in the box for my dice tray, so like everything's better.
Oh my god.
Alina got a 19.
Does that mean you're gonna roll on your cat?
Can I roll my cat? Fuck, you can bowl a cat.
So Alina is the one who kind of notices that all along the beach of a certain area of the beach, there are kind of these little pock marks in the ground. You see like the smooth water, and you see like these kind of little bubbles
Like,
that
isn't
kind
that
of
what
pop
like
up.
muscles live?
Like feeties.
Is that Cruz saying that, or is that Ashley?
This is Ashley.
Ashley in Louisiana saying that, like, kind of similar, yes.
I'm
Do I know
Cut
what
it.
they are? Do I have any idea what they are?
Roast your salami.
You're gonna go clam hunting? What did you say?
Do I know what they are? Or
You can make a nature check to see if you
sure. That's a toasty 10.
toasty 10.
They're
Okay.
both-
They're thingies sticking out of the ground.
We should probably follow these guys.
Alina's got the paper bird, is continuing to pull her along, not very forcefully, but still, like, she's been holding on to this thing for like an hour, and she's getting kind of annoyed and tired, because it's a ways out there.
Fine.
You also notice that there are, there's a bunch of driftwood, and at some point you do come upon what looks to be a chunk of a ship. Not a very big chunk, like about the size of, like, I don't know, like a jungle gym. Like that kind of size. Like, for an adult, it's not really big, but it's like the front part of like what's left over of this ship. And you do see there are some kind of weird looking frog-like people that seem to be like crawling all over it.
Is Ripley here?
Ripley? Who's Ripley?
Ripley.
Who is that?
Oh, Ripley are like frog people.
Aww. I was thinking Ripley. I'm like, this is an alien. I mean, you can make it alien if you want, but oh my god, are there stats for a xenomorph? If anybody knows that there's stats for a xenomorph, please let me know, because I need this for a reason.
God.
Totally on Earth Arcana on Reddit. Totally.
Oh my god. Someone find it for me. But yeah, you see, and they are very small. They're like not, I would say they'd be like hip size. They're like almost like the size of a gnome, maybe even smaller, but they're kind of hovering over this thing, and you guys pass by. They don't really pay you much mind, but they seem to be just kind of picking around whatever's left over of this ship, and like picking barnacles and stuff off of it. Doesn't seem to be anything valuable. So you continue forward, and eventually you come to a Everybody making one more perception check real quick.
I found the xenomorph.
Did you really? Oh my god!
All right.
19, by the way.
19.
Cruz got a nat 20.
Who?
Cruz.
Very nice. So Cruz and Varen, you were the first to pick up the sound of just some soft crying.
Like adult baby.
Sounds like an adult female of probably either human or elvish.
I like hold up a hand. I look at Cruz. This is hulking Goliath form. I'm just like. I look at Mira. I'm like.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Sorry, Cruz, you're not a part of this.
Do we?
Also, Mira's sneaky too.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mira is also sneaky as well.
Yeah, I'm sneaky.
Can we sneak our way over there?
Sure, go ahead and roll stealth.
Yeah.
And it's not, you can hear the crying, you don't see it anywhere directly, but there is kind of, the area is pretty rocky, and you do see kind of these rocky outcroppings kind of all over the place.
Two things. See who it is, and see if they're actually crying or if they're doing one of them crocodile tear things.
You're just gonna go up and stick your face in their face and be like, "Are you really crying about this?"
That's such a Baron thing, though.
That is-
19 on stealth.
All right.
27. Okay. I
God
don't know why
damn.
4 and 3 was not clicking for me. Yeah.
So, Mira disappears. Varen, you kind of. God. So at first there were two sets of footprints in the sand,
There's one.
but all of a sudden there was only one set of footprints as Mira's riding on your back.
I love it. I look at him just like,
But you do manage to sneak your way, leaving sad Cruz and Alina behind, around this rocky outcropping, and kind of almost around an S-curve, you see this small little tide pool. And you see a female elf dressed in black sitting at the edge of this tide pool and just kind of with her feet dipped in and just gazing out into the ocean and softly weeping.
is she Pharrell's crying? Can I tell?
Go ahead and make an insight check. With your dice that's already ready in your hand.
That's a natural 20. I'm just like, by the hunch of her shoulders.
By the
There
hunch
has
of her
a
shoulder.
natural one.
Some Sherlock shit.
Mina's just like, of course she's crying. Why would she not be?
Everything is cry-worthy.
From what you can tell, it does seem to be genuine.
I'm just gonna sneak up. You good?
She just jumps and looks at you.
Sorry.
It's just like,
Stupid question. What's wrong?
who are you?
Rana, this is Lima. On my back. Lima, why don't you get down?
Yes, I am Leva. I didn't even fucking connect that. I'm Leva.
Dumb question. Not you good. More like what's wrong. Oh, I guess sorry for scaring you or something.
Yes. I'm sorry, I was just...
Did someone die?
She just softly nods.
Oh shit.
Yes, my wife was lost at sea.
Oh my god. You were married and your wife is dead. That's so sad.
Mira just knows how to comfort people.
You know what? I chose wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Was this recent?
It was over a month ago.
Ah, shit. She dead.
She...
You never know. I mean, how do you know that she's dead?
Their ship was attacked by a kraken.
Oh, is it that ship over there?
No. None of it has washed ashore. Although there were a few survivors that managed to make their way back to town. But
What's
Maybe
your
she-
wife's
Maybe
name?
she survived too.
she was not among the survivors.
They don't know that. What's her name?
I love when I pick names that I can't pronounce. Genvier.
Mira's gonna like write that down.
I should have just made it
secretly.
Guinevere. It would have been easier for you to remember. Genvier.
I'm
Mira's
writing
gonna,
it like Jen's name.
Yeah. Mira's gonna write it down on like a paper bird discreetly to see if it like.
Oh yeah, because if the person's on a different plane of existence, they'll just go.
Yeah. Discreetly, like. Oh man, that's so sad.
I'll like scoot aside.
How do you spell that again?
I'll like shift to the side so I can cover up what Mara's doing.
Genvyre.
Does it do anything?
Are you just gonna send it right now?
Yeah.
What is
All right.
Discreetly.
You write it down, and it takes off, and it heads
She's not
across,
dead.
across the sea.
She's
No,
not dead. That thing says she's alive.
She just looks at you like you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about?
No, see,
The survivors
great
said that
job.
everyone else, the entire ship went down.
They're liars. And
were
see,
self-survivors.
magic exists, right? And
Magic exists.
and you know, I'm poor, but if you're really lucky, you can find these expensive things called paper birds, and they fly to whoever, you know.
How do you have one if you're poor and they're expensive?
Oh, you know,
yeah.
I stole one because I'm so poor, and it's really hard out here to be a farmer. You know, as you see, my hands are not dirty, and it's just really hard to farm, but it's okay.
Make a deception check real quick. I just love, like, Amanda just starts out and just, like, you keep adding to it and just, like, just stop while you're ahead.
You know, I distract her from the lie by being like, anyway, these paper birds.
You can try.
21.
21, nice. She just is looking at you and nodding, and she says, "Oh my goodness, I didn't realize they were so expensive. It's so kind of you to waste one of the expensive ones on me."
Well, it's not a waste.
But-
You're dead.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start. So tell you what, we're busy right now. Stay here. We'll be back in like 3 hours. at the earliest.
You want me to stay here for 3 hours?
Where do you live?
Oh, well,
Literally strangers.
Did we even get her name?
I live in Luskan.
Like, great. Here's the thing. I have a bit of a weakness for lost family members. It sucks. Yet here I am. What's your name?
My name is Tanith.
Great. Give me your address. I hate that I'm helping you right now.
Her name's what?
Tennis.
Make a persuasion check as you persuade her to give these strangers who came up, scared the shit out of her,
I'm
and are
helping.
convincing her that her wife is still alive.
I'm helping
Oh,
you.
Okay, how are you helping?
I'm like, I almost recently lost my husband. This is true. My fiance.
I know it's true.
And I just really we want to help you. We're helpers. They helped me, Lima, and I just love helping so much.
Okay, sure. That is still a 14.
Given that she already believes your story about the paper birds, she just nods and says, I suppose I can give you my address. And she just gives you an address of someplace in Luskan. I'm not going to write down the damn address.
I'm fine. 80
But she says,
or Brandhurst Way. Done.
cool. And she says, I don't know what you can do to help. Even if this bird points the way,
We
the
gonna find
sea
your
is
dang wife,
vast.
girl.
What did you say?
Like, we gonna find your dang wife, girl. Look, here's the thing. It's not gonna be like immediate. It's not gonna be tomorrow. We got shit to do. But tell you what, we'll send you a picture of bird as we get these. Cool?
Cool. I feel like you guys are basically like the group of friends that finds like this crying drunk girl and are like just gassing her up and just like, you're friends. We're your friends now.
Yeah.
My boyfriend dumped me. Oh no, guys, we're
Gonna kill him.
we're gonna kill him. Like,
You know what? Look, here's the thing. Like I said, have this thing for missing family. I'm gonna regret this. I pull out a second paper bird.
Oh my god.
Spell that for me again. Gen.
That is Genvyre.
This is my last bird, girl. I hand the bird to her. Here, write her a message.
She takes it cautiously and she
You got
writes
like
a
50
mess.
words or less, so be fast, be succinct, be concise, but like I guess be emotional or some shit.
So she'll write a message. I don't know what she's gonna write yet, but I'll figure it out. She'll write some loving message inquiring of where her wife Genvier is. Let's see, message, and letting her know that she's still waiting.
Great. Now, here's the thing. You're gonna be like, yo, go find Genvier. And it's gonna be like, cool. If it goes into the ground, she dead. If it goes up, then she alive, and it'll go find her. Cool, go.
She writes a message and folds the bird, and it takes off over the seas.
See? She alive as fuck.
Live AF.
So, clean yourself up, splash some not salty water on your face. Your wife's good. She's gonna get a bird with just her name written on it, and then another one with an actual message on it.
God, shit, fuck.
So, she can go find herself a paper bird. I'm sure she can steal one, whatever, wherever she is. And then she'll come find you. Cool?
Cool.
Okay, we gotta go.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. No problem.
Yeah.
Death is a lie. You could literally fight a lich to find the one you love. Don't worry about it. Love you. Bye.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
You leave her feeling gassed up and slightly confused, but much better than where she was
I
before.
turn like half around and turn around again, and I'm like, Rana.
Oh yeah, Lima. Did I say
Rana and Lima. She shakes her hands. Thank you, Rana. Thank you, Lima.
See you around.
So you guys end up heading back to where Cruz and very impatiently Alina is waiting with the paper bird. Just like,
Okay, girl's wife was dead. She's not really dead. Let's go.
Cool, okay.
you right?
the hell?
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh my god. Alright, so you continue past this cove area into a place where the beach opens up a bit more. A little bit more pleasant looking. However, at some point, a few hours in, you do come across what looks to be a large furrow in the sand. Fairly deep. And you notice that there are, the sides of the furrow seems to be stained with blood.
Ah, shit.
Ugh, somebody got
I
dragged.
think we came all this way to find a fucking corpse.
Yeah, that would suck, huh?
Let's go.
Well, the paper bird would not be
take it
flying.
right.
True.
Alright, mostly dead.
No.
Well, let's go on a field trip.
You're gonna follow it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. So it leads into this cavernous area. And first of all, are you stealthing?
100%.
Okay, so go ahead and roll stealth, everybody.
I will burn it touch base for you. Actually, no, I won't. We're fine.
Okay, girl.
No, take it. Take the pass.
Pass out trace?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
shit.
right. It's
Oh,
still
that's
pretty
terrible.
bad.
No.
I got 16. That's with the pass.
Oh, shit. Okay. And what about Alina?
She got 25.
Okay. And everybody else?
24.
37.
Jesus. That's so ridiculous. Once again, Mira is riding on your back as you head into this cave. And as you move forward, eventually you kind of round this area where the cave opens up and you see a large creature munching on somebody.
Oh, hate it. Hate it.
And what is this creature?
Go ahead and make a. I will say, where the hell are my stats for this creature? Hang on one second.
Is it a
I know I
xenomorph?
have it here.
It's a xenomorph, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I just like totally printed that out like a second ago. Where the hell are my stats for this thing?
Oh no. I
Oh,
guess
of course
we
it's the
can't
last
find it.
page because that makes perfect sense.
Obvi.
You see, I will say you can either make a perception check or an arcana check.
Let's go with a
I'm gonna
perception
do
check.
Arcana.
I'll do an Arcana check.
That's a 15.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's not. Oh, oh, that's Alina's page. My bad. That's a synthetic 20.
Never mind, we're gonna do perception because that's higher. 21.
All right. A couple of you have figured out that this creature is... Where the hell is my picture of this creature? Let me find it one second.
Mom.
That's not... Okay, first of all, my mom's freaking awesome. It appears to be some sort of worm-like creature, but with like weird spines and hooked hands.
Like WORM or WYRM?
Kind of both.
Oh.
Oh.
And I will show you a picture of it.
Thanks,
That's
I
fucked up.
hate it. Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Good.
it's kind of a guy.
It is kind of a both. Yeah.
This is what it looks like
Does it have a-
for
does it
everybody
have
watching from
built-in
home.
sickle?
That's not
That's
too
fucking
bad to look
awesome.
at.
But you do see it. It has not noticed you yet, but it is sitting there and just munching on some sort of being.
Nice.
I would love
Can we
not to
sneak
fuck with
past
that.
it? I think we should sneak past it.
Yeah.
Is it like, do we have to go past it or can we go around?
Good question.
From what you can tell, make a perception check real quick about the cavern.
Good idea.
21. That's garbage. 19.
Okay, it's enough
19
to
garbage.
it's enough to tell that from what you can see, there is no exit other than the one that you came in. It's basically a big kind of cavernous, and you do see bones and other things. So this is kind of its lair.
Can we see Jarlaxle just chilling anywhere? Just doing his thing?
No, you do not see Jarlaxle just chilling and watching this thing eat its dinner.
I would like to carefully enter the room and feel around the cave for illusionary walls.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Anybody want to help me?
I'd love to help
I will
you.
help you.
Cool.
Oh, she can help you.
Oh.
Perfect. All right. Oh, good. That's the synthetic 20.
Very nice. You feel around this cave, and you don't see any particular false walls. It just seems like a cavern.
Is the... Oh, no. Is the paper bird still kind of pulling Alina into the cavern?
No, it is not pulling. It is pulling her away, and she's wondering what the hell y'all are doing in there.
Okay, let's get out
I
of this
kind of
cavern.
want to help. I hate this.
I mean, he's already dead. Whoever this is already dead.
Let's
But
sneak
like,
back
what
out.
if it's like, I don't know. Do
like
I
what it
really
is?
want to cast something? Oh no, this is so hard. Okay, no, I won't.
Brother, do I know if any part of it is valuable? This would be a great time for Pathfinder's appraise skill.
I will say make a survival.
That's fair. That's a solid 10.
Nice.
You have no idea. I mean,
Cool. Let's go.
you can kill big monsters and sell chunks of them for some change. You don't know if any particular thing is valuable about it.
All right, I'm just gonna sneak back
I mean,
out. And
I
follow the
could-
bird.
Okay, do I know if hold person could work on this thing?
It would have to be hold monster.
Okay. Ooh, I feel so bad. Ooh, what if it's my
Yeah, let's go.
house?
It still has not noticed you.
It's already.
Okay, let's
Hey,
go.
let's get out of here, girl. It's already killed the dude.
Let's
You
follow
see,
the bird.
Cruz is just like,
All right, let's go. Let's follow the fucking bird.
Yeah, let's follow the bird.
is Mira following?
Yes,
Follow the
yes.
birdie.
Okay. So Mira, you finally managed to drag Mira out there, leaving this creature to enjoy its meal, and y'all got lucky because I rolled a nat 1 and like 2 really low things, so like it did not see y'all at all.
I'm just like, let's deal with that later on the way out.
He was busy indulging.
Yeah, he was eating.
All right. You travel for about another half hour or so. When you finally see the paper bird, kind of takes a sharp right and starts to lead you into a cavern. So
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna switch
Purple
over.
Hazo.
Ooh, map
I'm gonna
time.
switch over to another map here, and
It's
let
a
me set this up real quick. Let me get this scene set up so that I can do this. We'll get a little bit closer here. Okay.
Cruz, you got advantage on a roll from Purple Puzzles 28.
Yeah, I saw. I also got it from Hamalu.
Well, shit, okay. Oh, snap.
Damn, everybody gets advantage.
Cruz gets advantage anyway.
You need that.
Cruz needs advantage, let's be real.
Yeah, okay.
Intelligence checks, like, you gotta get on that, man.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right, hang on. All
So
right,
how
let
was
me move you
everybody's
guys.
day?
How was everybody's day?
Woke up super late because I keep playing Sims till 6 in the morning. Worth it.
I'm on her ass about it.
It's so addicting. And the only reason why I stopped because I was literally getting stressed out about them trying to figure out what the fuck was like stinking in the room because they never fucking tell you. That shit was. Oh, I was like getting stressed out.
What game is this?
The
Sim.
Sims.
Oh my god.
The universe
All right.
tried to keep me away from it.
Ooh, black screen. Oh, there's a little. I see it now.
Yes. Okay, so you are in this cavern. I'm assuming that you want Alina to continue to lead the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So whoever wants to control Lena, I think I've made everybody control Lena.
I can control Mara.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Control Mira.
Oh, did I make the? Oh, whoops. Hang on. Let me make this all players real quick. Hang on 1 second. Let me make this all players.
I'm moving. Suddenly, what's happening? Is this the paper?
Something just keeps controlling me.
Has anyone seen Lock and Key?
No.
There you go. I think
Ad.
all of you can control.
Netflix has been pushing that ad to me.
All right.
Is it good?
I
So
love-
I'm gonna let Ashley decide what direction y'all are moving in.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we call the bird?
Yes.
Yes, and she's controlling Alina. So which direction does the bird take you?
Fuck me. Shit. I guess.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, gang. We're moving.
Do we have to
All right.
stealth at all?
If you want to stealth, yes.
Let's do it.
Let's stealth.
Do
All
we
right,
still
that
have
one was
passed out
better.
trace? No, we
Get
don't,
the
do
same
we?
fucking number.
Oh no, it's an hour. We totally do.
Yeah, if it's been an hour, you're good.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's still 37.
Then I have a 25, and Alina has.
Oh, wait, you still got a 10?
It's a synthetic 20.
Hold on one. Oh my god. All right. And what did everybody else get?
Alina also has a 25.
Okay.
37.
Okay, so like Mirna like balances you out. You're on Mirna's back now.
You're a can't
So-
hold her.
Everybody make a perception check about the cavern. Just to notice some general features about this area. What was that again, sir?
23.
14.
Okay.
19.
All right. So, Varen, you have your very, very keen hearing. So you do hear a little bit of dripping. Like the whole cavern is a little bit wet, just from the tide coming in and out, and just kind of generally just keeping this area a little wet. First thing that you notice, though, is this cavern. The tunnels appear. You see kind of this weird sort of jagged sides to these tunnels that doesn't look natural. It looks like something has tunneled through here and has made these tunnels. You also notice as you continue forward that there are like black splotches on the walls in certain areas.
Blood?
No, not that you can tell, just like blackness, just like a spot of blackness.
Right.
Can I also keep an eye out for hidden doors and shit like that?
Yeah, go ahead and make, or actually no, you're good on perception. They're fine.
I also want to make it a point to continually look up every so often.
Okay.
Because hashtag, what are they called?
Slime?
No, I mean them two. What the fuck are they called? Cloakers? Something like that? I don't fucking know. Anyway.
Where did Phoebe go? Oh, there she is. All right, so Alina, continue to lead the way. Which direction does the bird take you?
Oh boy. Okay. I guess we'll go right.
Ooh, stairs.
Ooh,
Ooh,
stairs.
what's that? Wait, what's that?
What's what?
This thing.
What thing?
This thing.
All right. Varen runs up to inspect the black splotch on the wall.
Cautiously approaches, I must admit.
Cautiously approaches with a 1, and it ripples ever so slightly, and then you find yourself immediately enveloped by a cloaker.
Oh, fuck.
So everybody roll
God
initiative.
damn it.
Karma.
Attack first?
This is kind of karma. Like, I was looking for, like, cool things to put in a cave. I'm like, oh my god. Given our shitty history with cloakers,
It didn't have to roll an attack?
given that you ran up right on it, it's gonna attempt to actually attack you, but you're still going to combat. Okay, so go ahead and let me switch to some combat music.
Karma. See, this is what happens when I jokingly say, "Oh, it's a cloaker." Oh, I roll a con save.
Your jokes always come true.
All right, so go ahead and give me your initiatives.
15.
Oh, I hate this.
Cruz got 19. Alina got 8.
25.
Cruz, Alina got 8, and you got 25.
Indeed.
All right, and then the cloaker will roll an attack. As it leaps out as
I know how these things.
you have an encyclopedic memory. You're much better at this than I am.
No.
Where the hell am I?
The honest answer is I spend far too much time for my own good just reading shit.
Nerd.
That's not a bad thing though. That's not a bad thing.
Nerd.
D&D and not important shit.
So that is a 20 to hit.
No,
Oh, your AC went up.
it did.
That's right, because y'all are like
That'll be
buff now.
negatory. My AC is a 21.
Yeah.
All right, so it goes to try to envelop you, but somehow misses. You manage to kind of slip your way out of its hold and do a much better job than we did when we faced a cloaker
Oh my
in
God.
your one shot.
If it makes me feel any better, the second time I ran it for my group at home, they also had the hardest time with the cloaker.
They're rude.
All right.
But Varen is like not very. Varen wasn't stealthy, but she's still fast.
All right, so first up is Varen with your 25. What would you like to do against this cloaker?
Is it currently like in the middle of all of us, or is it like just like where is it?
It is basically still in front of you, just kind of like up against the wall, just like attempts to attack you, but it's still kind of clinging to the wall slightly.
I'm just gonna start hitting it with my good old anti-vax mom thoughts and prayers.
Oh my god. Yes.
Does an 18 hit it?
It does.
Oh. See, it takes fuck. Oh my god, I'm rolling so fucking well today. Please hold.
All right, Miss Toasty 10.
23.
It takes what?
23.
23.
Attack 2. 17.
That does hit.
Okay. I'm rolling insanely well today. 25.
Okay.
And final attack. 14?
That does not hit.
Alright. Well, that was fun.
All right.
I'm just like, you're not aesthetic enough to sit on my head.
Punch, punch, punch. This poor just creature that was just minding its own business until you came all up in its face.
He tried to eat my head. Not away.
It was just trying to hug you.
Tried to eat my head.
And bite you too, but like hug you too. Cruz, you are up next.
All right, I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna move up to it and attack it. All right, that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, that's 12 damage.
Okay.
And then let's wait a little bit. That is 19 to hit. I couldn't add 9 to 10 for some reason.
That hits.
That is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then, once more, that's a nat 1.
Okay, that doesn't hit. You
Cool.
punch yourself.
All right,
punch
I'm
Baron.
done.
All right, next up is Mira. What would you like to do?
Me, okay, cool. I'm going to cast. Why did I forget the fucking spell? Toll the Dead on this guy. I need to
Toll
make
the
a
Dead.
Wisdom
Okay.
save of 15.
All right. Oh, I rolled a 15, so yes. Let's add minus. No, it's good. So it makes the save.
Never mind, it does not hear the triangle of death.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Next up is the Cloaker's turn. All right. So let's see. Let me see. Sorry, I have to read through all the things that you can do now.
It can attack. It can attack if it hits. It can envelop.
All right, so it is going to let out this
thing.
horrific moan.
Oh, yeah, the moan
So everybody, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know why it sounds like a whale, but that's what it sounds like.
23.
Okay.
Ooh.
23.
Well,
I also got a 23.
Damn.
13.
Ooh, Alina. Alina.
Yeah.
She got a 5.
All right, so Alina and Mira, you are both frightened until the end of the Cloaker's next turn.
That's
So, let's see. Helena, frightened. Mira is frightened. All right, so that basically means that you have to. Oh God, what is all the things that frightens covers?
Let's see. Cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear and has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And I think they have to like move away from it. I think.
Yeah, you have to like use your full movement to move away, or like move.
No,
away.
thank you.
All right, so that is it for its turn. So next up is Alina, who has to move away from it.
Cool. Nice. Love that.
Oh no, attack of opportunity.
Oh, well, she's not in range.
Not for Alina. She's not that close.
All right. Let me. Her speed is 30, so we're
Okay,
good.
yikes for me.
Her speed is like 40 something, isn't it?
Something like
45?
that.
Is this 30? Oh, girl, I was looking at my speed. Never mind.
No. She's got some speed. Not as much as Varen, but she got some speed.
Her speed.
Bye, Alina.
40.
All right. Is there anything that she wants to do for her action or bonus action from where she is?
Let's see what she can do.
Why is
Yeah.
Twitch being done?
Can't really do anything from a distance. Well, hold on. Well, no, she can't really do anything. Yeah, she's good. She doesn't have anything ranged.
No, she does not. Sorry, hang on, my Twitch is freezing up. All right, so next up is Varen. Back to Varen.
All right, I'm just gonna hit it a few times. How's it looking?
It is looking. Where is it at now? It's looking okay for now.
Okay, cool. Let's hit it. Oh, that definitely hits. 27. I assume that hits.
Yes.
I would like it to please take 19 points.
Okay.
Second attack. 15?
That 15 hits.
Okay. No, he knows they see, guys. 12 points.
Okay.
Final attack. 21 hits. That's a good ass roll. 24 points.
All right, now it's not looking too great.
There we go. I'm just like, all right, Cruz, finish this bitch off.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
Okie dokie. Okay.
It's my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. Sorry.
Okay. So I will hit it with my sword. That is a 21 to hit.
That helps, or that hits. That helps.
It might
does
help.
I mean, it does help.
It does
All right, 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 damage.
And that is enough. You managed to take out this sad looking creature.
You pathetic little man.
You pathetic little man. All right. So, now, do you want to do any harvesting of the creature? I've been putting new harvesting rules. So.
I do want to harvest everything off of it.
Okay, so let me know where's the rules. Here we go. All right, so for the cloaker, I spent a lot of time on this. I'm really happy about that. So first of all, you will need to make a check. So if you want to harvest everything off of it, it's going to take about an hour. Do you want to spend a full hour?
What do you think, guys?
I mean,
I
follow
went
your
to
bliss,
Alina-
I guess.
Yeah, if you only spend spend like 20 minutes or so, you can get 1 or 2 things. But if you want to completely harvest it, it's going to take at least a full hour.
Can I like stuff it in a bag and take it with me?
Of course.
Jeez. If you want to, it's up to you.
Nasty.
It is nasty as hell. How big are cloakers?
I think they're large.
They're large, so do you have a bag large enough to actually fit it in?
General of nasty.
What about this? Why don't I take 20 minutes now and 20 minutes on the way out?
That sounds good.
Okay, I will take 20 minutes now.
Okay, in that case, first I need you to make an Arcana check real quick.
Arcana check, okay.
Can I help?
Please do.
If you want to.
Thank you. I love you.
How do you help her?
I'm like, I once read these books about murder, magical murder specifically, and you have to do this, and it was like really graphic, and my mom was really mad that I read it, but like, it was great.
All right.
10.
10. Okay.
On the bright side, I rolled a 6 and a 9, so nice.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. For that absolutely terrible roll, you managed to get a tiny bit of cloaker blood, but that's pretty. You get like one little vial.
The vial, okay.
But that's it. That's all you managed to get out of that.
That's fair. I have to like start keeping my custom items somewhere other than the character sheet because it's getting so big. It's getting so big.
Where else are you gonna put it though?
I know. Cloaker blood.
So Varen got one vial of cloaker blood.
Cloaker blue.
All right. So, you guys continue to explore. So, what direction does the paper bird lead you?
I hate having this responsibility so much.
Yes. Well, it was leading you in this direction along this path at least.
True.
So you know that much. You just have to figure out, do you want to go up or do you want to go down?
I really want to go down these stairs. Oh, well,
We should check for doors.
yeah.
Yeah, and you do notice that in this area there are a bunch of crabs. Like there's a couple huge crabs, but they generally aren't aggressive. They're just kind of hanging around and just clicking. And it's like, I should have put a bunch of crabs in here. They were having like a crab party.
Crabs are so scary.
They're so cute.
They just look like their faces look so fucked up. They're like bugs.
They're super yummy.
They are. They're so good.
I've never eaten a crab.
Have a barbecue.
We live in Louisiana. I don't understand.
I kind of want to eat some crab, but at the same time, I don't know if you've never eaten it. If you have an allergic reaction, I will freak the hell out. So.
I don't live in Louisiana. I'm just
Where are you right
going
now?
to school here.
Where
I
are
don't
you?
live here.
But are you not alive right now?
It isn't my home. I am from Houston.
Okay.
Houston.
Okay. Houston has crabs too. So what up?
Houston has crabs.
Problems.
Anyway, okay, so what do you want to do in this room? You want to just search around?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Searching
Yeah.
for doors.
I want to
Okay,
see
good.
if like. Oh wait. Do I have?
Would this be investigation or perception?
I want to do. A detect-
This is I would say investigation if you're searching for like hidden things.
All right, I got a 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna do hidden things.
I got a 9. Just a 9.
I got an 18.
Just a night. Okay. You do not find any hidden doors. And thank you for resubscribing, Gemini Pearl. You don't find any hidden doors. Mostly you just find just old crab shells and piles of rocks. However, as you're searching around, a few of you feel some slight like tremor. And you do see just kind of a little bit of dust kind of fall.
Not great.
Oh god, I'm getting traumatized. I think I know what this is, but like, let's not. Oh god.
All right, I guess we should go in a different direction.
The last time this happened, there was a big egg boy.
Big egg boy?
Oh yeah, the egg thing. I can still control the egg.
Yes, I didn't take that off just to make things more complicated. No, I just forgot.
I think we should go the other direction. Maybe.
Yeah, let's ollie out.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry,
Over the
let me write
stairs.
something down real quick before I forget.
Okay, go write that down.
Oh my god, or type it. Here, I need you to fucking move. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ooh, ledges. I love ledges.
You love ledges?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You hate you for that.
Oh, you want to hit with a sledgehammer.
Oh, the puns, the puns.
It's so hard not to. Oh man.
Oh my
I'm gonna laugh
gosh.
about
These
that for
jokes
this
have
whole
got
week.
me on a ledge.
Oh, stop, please. Let's just stop.
Guys, come on. Let's stay on sketch.
Oh my god.
Schedule.
Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, where are y'all at now? Y'all are up here. Okay. Yeah, you got a couple ledges.
How high are the ledges on a scale of like 1 to completely zoned out?
1 to
About
2.
6 feet.
Oh.
I can see over them.
Cruz just peering around.
Oh, this is just...
See anything, Cruz?
Yeah,
Do
you
I see anything over the ledges?
Sorry, I gotta zoom out because I can't remember what the layout is of this place.
That's fair.
Oh my god. No, not from where you are. You see you see more crabs. You see just, the winding tunnel, up north, but you don't really see anything other than that. Just more tunnels.
More tunnels and crabs, baby.
Tunnels and crabs.
Should I take a look around the corners?
What corner?
The ones up north and down south.
Sure.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna scamper up real quick.
Oh, these corners. I see.
I see a blob and I turn around.
Yes, you see enough to recognize that there is another potential cloakers hugging that wall.
Ooh, I see another one coming up.
I hop down. I'm like, yo, another bitch up there. I'm gonna check down here.
All right, you head down to the south, and again, you have another room that's got some rubble and some crabs, and you do see another blob on the wall further south.
All right, cool. I come back up and I hop down. And I'm just like, y'all, this place is crawling with bitches.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
we're
that's
here.
officially. I'm just gonna change their actual name in my notes. It's just bitches. They're not cloakers. They're just bitches.
Everything.
And speak of the devil.
Oh god, there's another one.
Oh, there's another one.
Cool. Let's scoot around this way.
Yeah, let's circumvent that one.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check again,
Okay.
since you guys were fighting.
Oh shit, you're right.
All right. Oh,
That's good. That's good. 26.
ooh, that's bad.
Do we still have
Oh, wait,
pass
I
without
have
trace?
advantage.
I don't know. Do we?
So
No,
bad.
I spent 20 minutes on that thing.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I have. Crew's got. Well,
What you looking like that for?
Crew's got 12 and Alina got 14.
All right.
32.
I would say with Varen and Mira balancing you out. You manage to skirt past this one.
Oh my
You can
God.
kind of see it ripple ever so slightly, but it doesn't. It does not notice you.
Thank you, stealthy
Love it.
queens.
Love it when it ripples.
Hot.
A dead end
A dead end.
with grass in it.
It's like moss. It's
Ooh,
got some
hot.
moss in there, and you
What
see
is-
some nice shiny pebbles.
Hey, Baron, why don't you go use some moss?
I want to look at the shiny pebbles.
Go and look at the shiny pebbles. Make an investigation check.
I would like to specifically say I'm not touching them. I'm just
Okay.
going real close.
I want to
Please repeat it,
investigate for
Baron.
like a secret passage here.
26.
26. Those are some
sorry.
shiny pebbles.
Not 26, sorry. I was 16, but whatever.
Okay. Now they are some nice shiny rocks. They're pretty.
Sure.
Nothing really smells funky here. It has a very natural smell to this cave.
I mean, nature
could
smells
love
pretty
just-
funky.
Okay, depending on the nature. I like the smell of moss. Okay,
It smells
there's a
very-
lot of moss up here.
I will admit I haven't really smelled moss. You know, I haven't really stopped to smell the moss. As the old saying goes.
Got a 19 for checking walls.
Yeah, I got a 10 for that, so I didn't bother saying
Checking
anything.
walls. Okay, so you do go around and check the walls. No secret doors, but you do notice that this particular outcropping seems a bit more natural than the other parts of the tunnel.
Cool.
This
Cool.
was supposed to be here.
Thanks, Mira.
Well, I guess we keep going, right?
Yeah.
And around the blob.
You got
I just
another-
fucking realized I had cave music and I completely forgot about that.
It happens.
That is
Here we
so
go.
crucial.
There's some cave music. I'm
Cruise
just like, why
ship.
am I hearing the ocean when you guys are in a cave?
Another ledge.
You do manage to, let me roll for this one because you're walking past another blob.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You managed to skirt past it.
Here
I'm
it
not
is.
rolling very well.
I mean,
I'm rolling really crappy for these things.
This ledge looks promising.
It does. I'm gonna hop up on it real quick.
All right, so you are gonna go explore the ledge.
Ooh, a rock. Ooh, a
So yeah, you do see that it opens up to a cavernous area where there is what you see. Okay, I didn't have like stalactites or stalagmites are the ones on the ground.
stalagmites.
Stalagmites. Okay, I didn't have like a thing for stalagmites, so I just put rocks there. But they're supposed to be like stalagmites, and you see like a few of them hanging down, and you do see some hanging from the ceiling too.
Okay.
But yeah, this whole area, and there's kind of like this. You can kind of hear like water slightly dripping. This whole area is kind of damp.
Okay. Can I take a look around? What can I see?
Hang on.
My
let me
hashtag dark
see.
vision.
Hashtag dark vision. So go ahead and make a perception check around this area.
Okay. My perception. Is it? Where is it? There it is. That's a natural 20.
Period.
Natural 20.
I can see the worms. I can hear the worms.
You do feel another slight rumble in the ground.
Specifically, like here.
Sorry. Hang on one second. Kind of all over, like not centralized in this area,
Okay.
but just kind of all over the place.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and you do see some crabs still hopping around, and some other stuff.
Is that
like
a ledge up there?
that is another ledge.
Ooh. I like our radio mirror. Another ledge. Give me like a minute.
Yeah, it's just like you're going in the opposite direction, but if you want to hop up on the other ledge.
There's another room. I look at the other room. I turn around. I come back. There's more shit down there, but like that's so far away. Let's just keep going.
So it's like a ruse to go in here.
Can I tell if there's like footsteps?
I love
at all?
IKEA.
Like any kind of footprints, any kind of signs that someone, Jarlaxle, was here recently?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
What are they? Survival. Survival doesn't like me. 15.
15. As you kind of move around, you can see that there are certain areas of the ground that seem to be scuffed by some sort of footprints. Like they don't look like creature footprints.
Okay.
You can't really tell what type of person, but it does seem like it's humanoid.
Okay. Cool. I think we're going in the right direction. Let's avoid them blobs.
Let's avoid the blobs.
Oh, a blob. And
Oh,
some rocks.
You see a blob? I don't see one.
A little further up north.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything in this little room?
So go ahead and make a perception check in this room.
No. That's a,
Oh, 14.
what's 7
14?
4? 11?
11.
Okay.
Okay.
I also want to specifically look at the rocks, the boulders blocking something.
Okay, make an investigation check real quick then.
And thanks for the follow, Geek of all trades.
Yes,
that'll
thank
be a
you.
12.
12. You're kind of peering through and you can't really see anything, but as you're peering through, all of a sudden, something comes shooting right past your face.
Ooh.
And it clatters on the wall behind Cruz.
Ooh. What was it? Can I go see it?
Yeah, it looks to be a dart.
Hot.
Nice!
So someone's here. That might be him.
Is it like poison like the other ones that I found in this entire hideout?
You want to check it and see? How you going to check it?
How are you gonna check
Cruz,
it,
to me.
Eric?
I want to inspect the tip of it. Just the tip.
How? Just it does not appear to be coated in anything that you can tell.
Cool. Can I see the mechanism by which that happened?
With your investigation check, you can't really tell. If anybody else wants to look around,
Can I try touching the rocks?
make it. Yeah, you touch the rocks and it's rock.
21.
21. You manage to see that there seems to be one little tiny gap in the rock where something can be shot through, and as you look through, you see an eyeball.
There's an eye.
And you hear there's a scuffle behind as the eyeball pulls back.
Oh.
And you hear it in something else kind of being like chink, like they're loading something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna there's an eye in there, so I assume a person?
I'm gonna make some bad choices.
Oh boy.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Can one of you aggro that dart? Because I can teleport anywhere I can see.
When you say aggro, what
Just-
do you...
Actually,
How does one aggro a dart?
I will aggro the dart. I will stand right the fuck in front of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to prepare myself to use my deflect missiles action.
Ooh.
So
All right.
I'm just gonna sit right in front of it. Kind of like make sure that I can kind of see through and wait for the dart.
Okay, so it takes a moment, and after a few moments of just sitting there with your eye pressed against this hole, you see something be lefted into the hole, some sort of dart gun, and the dart comes shooting out.
I use deflect missiles and reducing the potential damage by, please hold.
Does it
by
reduce the
25.
damage, or does it reduce the attack? Not that it really
Reduce
matters,
the
because I rolled a...
damage.
Well, I rolled a 6, so it's going to miss
cool.
you anyway.
Well, I can't. Cool, love it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I would like to use my bonus action to shadow warp myself past the hole.
Okay. You guys just see her just kind of squish, and you reappear in another room behind what looks to be an orc holding this dart gun, and you see Jarlaxle kind of relaxing on a pile of pillows,
I fucking hate him.
looking at you, looking at the orc, and just kind of like...
I'm just like,
This fucking asshole.
you have terrible security. Oh, shit, hang on. I take off the ring for a second.
And he's just like, that makes more sense.
Can we unblock this shit? Because they can't do what I just did.
He orders his orc bodyguard to move one of the boulders, and you guys are, and lets you guys into his hidey hole.
I look at the orc and I'm just like, I appreciate your effort. It was just me. It's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
If you had the ability to send the dart to him, I was just gonna imagine you putting your mouth on the dart thing and go and blow it.
Aw.
I look at him and I'm like, by the way, was that dart poisoned?
And he says, no. It's
Boring.
just a regular dart, but
What kind of... Anyway.
we are on limited supplies. You understand.
I do. We did...
I am living in a cave, and he seems very irritated by the situation that has happened.
It's like, look, it's like I told your friend, it's not you, it's me. Anyway,
Must be so hard for you living in this cave.
He nods at each of you, winks at Cruz as he comes through, nods to Alina, and says, I am glad that you heeded my letter. It took you long enough to get here, but I'm glad you made it. Took the long way around, I see.
Yeah, well, you can never be too safe.
It appears when you tie a bird to someone's wrist, it's not very effective.
To say the least.
Well, I expected you to come here by ship,
Not quite.
which would have been considerably faster than however I'm assuming you came by foot.
Yeah, we had good reason not to come by ship, you know.
Yeah, we really did.
Fair enough.
So spill the tea. What happened?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
He looks around, he says, I suppose I can heat up some tea.
Before we do that, should we break?
Yeah, let's go ahead and break before we start getting into the tea. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and we shall be right back. So keep hanging out. See you in a bit. Hello and welcome back. What are you making, PB? We're having a in-depth conversation about some sort of soup, and it looked good. You're muted.
You're muted. She's making 15 bean soup.
Yes.
I need you to cook something
Are
for
there
us
15
here
beans?
when you come up here.
Oh, yes.
See,
I'll deliver.
while you were making 15 bean soup, I was studying the blade. Just kidding, I wasn't. I was actually helping my mom's work friend buy an Apple Watch. Anyway.
Ooh. Apple Watch?
That sounds amazing. All right, so you managed to find Jarlaxle. So,
I pure dumb luck of Varen being really dumb.
and sticking your eye in a hole.
I didn't stick my eye in a hole. I stuck my entire self in front of a hole.
That's true. All right, so you guys sit down. He makes you some tea, and it's not very good tea because he's living in a cave right now.
I probably have good tea, like, on me.
That's true.
I don't know what
That
else,
helps. But he's using like a hollowed out stone as a cup. It's earthenware made from like rocks that they got from around here. So,
You really escaped with nothing, huh?
we had a few things. Unfortunately, my other ships were not able to dock anywhere nearby. The cove is far too rocky, so they are out at sea. And they cannot hang around too close, as your ex-boyfriend and his supporters have begun attacking them wherever they find them. So they are unfortunately on their own.
Back up like 8 steps. Start from the beginning.
Well, I suppose a long time ago, Cruz dated this guy named Russo.
Not that far back.
Not
Like,
that far.
No, please continue. I
He's telling you more than Cruz ever told you himself.
Literally.
Did Cruz
So,
ever tell us about high water last time?
Last episode I did.
But here's
Okay.
the thing. When people say come hell or high water, they don't really mean this.
so Jarlaxle explains that Russo has been an upstart since forever, as Cruz well understands. There's a reason why he's called High Water. He has been very ambitious, and as of late had been getting a lot more annoying. Unfortunately, I was busy taking care of political matters in other places, and during my absence, he took this opportunity to seize power by turning the majority of the High Captains and their followers against me and allowing them to vote me out of my position.
Was he mad that you stole his man?
He smiles and he says he doesn't know anything about that.
Oh, God.
We've been broken up for 30 years. I don't think that would be it.
Sure. And Mir's just gonna keep drinking the. Whatever you say, Cruz.
Sure, wink.
So while you were dealing with politics elsewhere, you lost your seat of power.
I was in Waterdeep for much of my time, trying to, well, deal with the situation of trying to get Luskan to become a part of the Lord's Alliance. Is the tea not sitting with you?
I forgot I had ginger ale instead of water. I wasn't ready.
Ginger ale is delicious. I was trying to get Luskan to be part of the Lord's Alliance. That was the purpose of getting a hold of the Stone of Golor and securing the Vault of Dragons. With the money, I was able to, or was going to be able to, yes, Varen?
Oh no, that was Jen.
Okay.
Can I get a read on him? Is he like?
Go ahead.
Is he being straight with us?
Go ahead.
I know he's gay as fuck. Like, is he being straight with us? Oh no, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'll do an insight check on him.
Okay.
Woo! Oh. It can be better.
Don't forget you have advantages. You have 2 advantages.
I do have 2 advantages, but I also have +8 on insight. So that's a 17 still. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. From what you can tell, he's being straight. He seems kind of tired, annoyed, just overall stressed about this situation, having to live in a fucking cave. But he says, yes, securing the Vault of Dragons was my key to maneuvering our way into the Lord's Alliance. Unfortunately, right as I was in the middle of dealings with, oh my god, name, what the hell was her name? The head of Waterdeep. What the fuck is her name?
Was that the Black Staff?
No, that's not the Black Staff. The Black Staff's the head of, like, the magical order, but,
No.
oh, I have to look it up again. I can't remember, and it's gonna bother me if I don't find it. Hang on, let's
Not
see.
Black
What it...
Boy Ember.
No. It was Laurel Silverhand. There you go.
Ooh,
I remembered.
That name.
You only heard it like a couple times. But she is the Open Lord of Waterdeep. And he explains that he was in the middle of negotiations with her after you guys helped him secure the Vault of Dragons. And then took off to Chult. And when he was informed by his associates that something was going down back home. And so he was forced to leave the negotiations early, which really pissed him off because he'd been working hard to try and get things going there and come back to Luskan to find this shit happened. So here I am, living in a cave. Many of members of my ships are either out at sea trying to stay away or have been kicked out of the city. The situation is not ideal.
Have you considered, like, leaving?
I have spent far too much time working on my position here to leave because of one upstart. But I figured you guys could help, so particularly Cruz and my dear niece.
Dear niece.
Both controlled by Ashley.
Both controlled by Ashley.
Ashley, it's on you.
You're hopeless, buddy.
So this is
fine.
what I need. Basically, what you're going to have to do is convince the majority of the Captain's Council to reinstate me.
You're talking to people who do not have a lot of pull with, like, your average hobo, let alone people.
You're going to have to find a way to get some pull.
All right. Girl.
You are my last hope, Obi-Wan Cruz.
No, wait.
What the fuck you are?
You're my only hope. Oh my god. Yes, you are all I have, especially considering that you are not members, technically. Well, he kind of glances at Alina. You're not actually members of my ship. No one here knows who you are. Your disguises are pretty effective. And,
How are we to do this for you?
well, there are a few captains you may be able to sway. So, the Captain's Council, with the exception of me, is 5 other captains. There is... you already know Zofrenia, or actually, I don't know if you tell him or not, but he explains that Zofrenia Lorjack is one of the high captains. Yes, so write some stuff down. Zofrenia Lorjack, who is the one that you met with.
Hold up. How do you spell that?
Lord Dump Time. Zofrenia, so it is Zophrenia.
That looks like fucking a medicine. For
I hate fantasy names so much.
This is from the fantasy name generator, too.
Effects of Zophrenia may include getting overthrown by the Pirate Council. Do not take Zophrenia if you are in bad standing with the Pirate Council.
Well, she was in favor of him anyway, so.
Whatever.
Yes, he explains that Zofrenia Lorjack is pretty much the only one who we can be certain is on my side.
Cool.
She voted against, what's-his-face, Rousseau. But she was the only one who voted against. Zofrenia runs the Red Dragon Trading Company, which is fairly wealthy and has a lot of connections, so you may be able to find some help with that. At the same time, she is not willing to necessarily stick out her neck unnecessarily or directly, but she may be the only positive contact that we have in the city.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Next up, you have High Captain Elgrutha Blackblade.
El Gusta?
Elgrutha. So it is spelled Elgrouta. T-H-A.
Blackblade?
Blackblade.
Ooh, wanna marry him.
Yeah, she is a dwarven woman
Wanna marry her?
Queen.
who is basically her ship is head of they're mostly like fishermen. They basically do a lot of fishing and are responsible for providing a lot of the food in the city and doing trade to provide other sources of food. She has been neutral throughout the conflict. She actually withheld her vote when they were voting to oust Jarlaxle. And she is concerned mostly with the state of her fishing industry.
Fair.
So if you can find some way to maybe, I don't know, help her with something, perhaps she would be more favorable. Either way, get her off her neutral ass.
I resent that.
Got it.
Next up, of course, we have Rousseau, who you're not going to convince.
No, that's not even
But his vote does count.
unfortunately.
The goal is to get rid of Rousseau one way or another, though I would advise against simply killing him.
So in my notes I have Rousseau, bitch. His
Okay, cloakers are bitches. He's the high bitch. Rousseau is the high bitch.
Putting that in my notes.
Bitch TM, gotcha.
Yes, indeed.
So Rousseau, hi bitch TM, his vote counts, get rid of him but don't kill him.
Hi, bitch. Yes. And he basically explains that killing him would be easy, well, easy-ish compared to everything else. The challenge, however, is that it will turn pretty much everyone under his influence and sway, even make them even angrier. And we don't just need the High Captain's support, we need the people's support. So, avoid killing him. Humiliation is fine. But the main goal is to somehow get him out of office, and the best way is to get everybody to vote against him.
Oh, cool. Love, not murder.
Love not murder.
Yes. Next you have Milton Drack, who will also be hard to sway in any way because he is the newest member of the High Captain Council, and he was appointed by Rousseau
Oh.
when I was ousted and Rousseau took my spot. So he's not likely to be swayed. He's an idiot. I suppose if you paid him a lot of money, maybe he'd change his mind, but he's also a coward, so I doubt that even that would help if he angers Rousseau.
Oh, I can handle this guy.
Totally.
Beware of his thugs, though. They're pretty much have taken over a lot of the guarding of the city, and they pretty much will look for any excuse to get into a fight, and you cannot fight your way through the city.
Are they the orcs?
I bet.
And then finally we have Varam Verlaine.
Can you spell that for me?
Yes, Varram. Last name Verlaine, Verlaine.
Okay.
I like Berlin.
Can you imagine if Baron got married to this person?
Oh my god.
Varam Verlaine.
Baron and Baron Verlaine. That'd be
Baron
like
Var.
for kids. Alright, I'm gonna marry them.
All right. So Varam is the interesting one. They were originally a strong supporter of joining the Lord's Alliance. Actually, they were one of my biggest supporters outside of Zofrenia herself. However, something changed their opinion when I left the city. So you will probably need to figure out why Varam changed their opinion and see if there's some way that you can convince them to change it back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna marry them.
Baron Varam Verlaine.
Baron and Baron Verlaine.
Baron Varam Verlaine. Good lord.
The Berlin.
There is one other favor that I could ask of you. If you have time.
If we have time, yeah.
I have all the time in the world because I am stuck in this cave. What was I going to ask? Oh, right. There is something I have that I need you to bring to me. It is hidden in the One-Eyed Jacks, which was my original... What's the original base of operations for Bregendarth in the city? It's a
The what?
An inn. The One-Eyed Jack's.
One-Eyed Jacks, gotcha.
Yeah. It's a tavern and inn in the city that was the base of operations for Brig and Darth. However, it most likely has been cleared out since they have gotten rid of all of my people. So if you can manage to have time to go there, underneath one of the floorboards behind the bar, I need you to get whatever is in there and bring it to me.
What is it?
Yeah, why won't you tell us what it is?
We're gonna see it eventually.
Because that is not your business, and I certainly hope that you don't see it, but I am trusting you.
How?
Oh, shit, he has
Is it like in a box or something?
Nah, he has
It
a
is.
cover, y'all.
Okay.
It is in a box.
We're like really nosy. Like, I mean, we committed like real high crimes for you. You might as well tell us. Pretty please.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the shit for you. I feel like, you know, we're
It is
entitled to
some
things.
equipment that I could really use.
It's a strap.
God damn it.
And I get a read on what he means. Like, is he murderous? Is he sneaky? Is it strap on? Like,
I hate our synergy.
Hang on.
like is he being shady and trying to like?
So go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah, that's I don't know shit.
Oh, I guess I'll make one too. Ooh, that's okay. That's 21.
Nice.
That's good.
Nice. He is, well, his default nature is slightly shady. Like, he's always going to be slightly shady. But he just basically seems like he really wants whatever this is. And not desperate, but he is, you know, given the state of things in his little hidey hole in this cave that he's strived to try and make a home.
It's a dildo, y'all.
Oh my fucking god, I hate all of you.
Literally, I'm very supposed to be the same.
I hate
shit.
all of you. No.
Dildo
It is
or
something that
flashlight?
can help get me through the city. How about that?
You need a dildo or a flashlight?
Oh my effing god.
Maybe both. You know, you can do some that.
Are y'all done?
We're done.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
All right.
I'm so glad that Adriana isn't here.
With our powers combined.
Oh yeah.
Just please bring me my equipment if you can.
All right, yes, sir.
Can Lena at least look? And she won't tell us. She's really good at secrets. I am not. I try my hardest, but
I mean,
If you must look, then you may, but please just bring it to me.
of course.
okay, of course. I mean, we'll consider it. You know, if we have time. You know, there's no guarantees, no promises. I mean, we're already doing our best to put you back in power, even though, you know, doesn't really do much for us. But you know, we'll get your little thingy if we have time.
Would you prefer having Rousseau in power and having to deal with him?
It doesn't really affect us that much, to be honest.
I
But
mean, we could go somewhere else, girl.
we're going to do it because you are Lena's family, and because
Yeah.
we were like pretend fucking for a while.
Pretend.
I appreciate it.
All right.
And yes, I will pay you.
Oh, we didn't even ask.
Oh, we weren't even thinking that.
That is so great. That is so kind of you, Jarlaxle.
We're just so rich now that we don't even think about money. But I mean, more money. Do you really have money, though?
He rubs his
Donate you?
head. He just rubs his head, his temples.
Do you need
Anyway, we will go.
This does.
You need to look. Hang on. Do me a favor. Try not to use these if you don't have to, but because I have very limited. I have a very limited number of them, but also like your darts are shit, man. I'm going to give him 4 of my 8 poison darts.
Appreciate it.
Please choose.
Do you by any chance have any food items?
I've got.
I've been living off
halfling
of crabs, and I'm getting quite tired of crabs. Granted, there's an unlimited supply, it seems.
I have 10 days worth of rations. Take 6.
Awesome. He takes your rations gratefully.
I give him all of my rations.
Jesus Christ. Well, I imagine Mira doesn't eat rations unless she absolutely has to.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes your rations gratefully.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Be careful.
Eh.
Don't trust anybody.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
See, here's the thing. Usually in these otherworldly things called movies, whenever someone says don't trust anybody, they're the one not to trust.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm also the one living in a cave.
Well, I mean, you know. We've all lived in caves before Jarlaxle, so it doesn't mean anything.
Oh my gosh. Alright. And whatever. And Josephine, let's go.
And Josephine.
The series of unfortunate events where she just goes off and runs to hide in a cave. About to play.
Oh my fucking god.
I know literally nothing about a series of unfortunate events. I'm
Now
so
you do.
sorry. I know
You
Aunt
don't?
Josephine lives in a cave.
We will address this in March.
Yeah. I forget that you're not that much younger, but I forget that you're young. Like, I'm like,
No, I mean, like, the kids were reading a series of unfortunate events when I was a kid. I was just, like, angry about it, so I didn't read them.
okay, that's fair. That's me with Harry Potter, so I get it. I get that.
I did that with Harry Potter also.
Weirdos. Anyway.
I wanted to ask Uncle Jar Jar if he knew what was like in these caves, making stuff go wrong.
Oh, yeah.
He says he does not know, though occasionally the tremors come closer. But then they also fade farther away, so I'm not sure. But there's all sorts of creatures here. Be mindful of the cloakers, though. They're all over the place.
We killed like 8 billion. I'm so lying.
Oh my god, guys. My mother just took a picture of my two cats together and the cat.
Aww.
Very important content.
They're very cute. All snuggled and warm.
Oh my
I have a question for Jarlaxle.
Yes, dear.
Is the High Bitch himself in town right now?
Most likely, yes. He is probably reluctant to leave town lest anybody sees power while he's gone.
Wow. Crazy. What a crazy idea that is.
What a notion.
What a notion.
What if you seduce him, Cruz?
I don't think that's possible.
I mean, you're in disguise, you know, like, you could be all like, hey, my name's Cruz.
Hey.
You know, I've heard about awful boyfriends that take all of your money and ruin your life, so, like, we have a connection already. How about you vote for Uncle Jar Jar? Leave that part out.
We'll put that down under a soft maybe.
Alina just glares at you. Yeah.
Alina votes for it.
No, we
Or
don't
anything else.
We don't have to solve all our problems with seduction. That's all I'm saying. You know,
I don't think you succeeded at solving your problems with seduction thus far. All right. Anything else you wish to ask Jarlaxle?
What were Alina's questions?
Oh, good question. How did you get into this mess?
Got that.
Asked that already.
See, this is why y'all go crazy on these conversations, and I can't find anything.
How did he get into this mess? What did Highwater do to overthrow him? We got those two.
Yeah.
And how do we get dirt on Highwater?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how do you get dirt on Highwater?
Get some dirt.
Well, Cruz has got dirt plenty. Those aren't really on him. It's more something that he did to him.
Okay.
The problem is he doesn't really have a lot of dirt. He's not squeaky clean by any way, and he's a pirate.
Right.
But he does good by his people. He pays all his employees very well. Has fairly loyal supporters. So that's going to be the challenge.
Oh, we can find something. We can always find something.
Need to cross-examine that support face. That sounds fishy to me.
Newborn.
That doesn't
Cruz
sound
has
like
got
him to me.
advantage for seduction.
That's incredible. Jarlaxle or Russo? Really?
Or the random orc that's in the cave.
The random orc in the cave.
The crab. One of the crabs, definitely. I live to make Ashley laugh. I love your laugh, Ashley. And there she goes again.
I hate that you guys are making me laugh so much because I forgot to turn on the fan during the break and it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
It's hot in here. God. We gotta get out of this cave.
You're right. It's like there ain't enough room in this cave for the both of us.
All right. Any last minute questions?
To Uncle Darter.
Is there? Well, you know what our disguises look like now. So please try not to shoot us. Don't shoot me with my own damn dart, please.
The orc nods.
What's your name?
God fucking damn it! I hate all y'all. Name generator. Hang on, let me find like the worst name with like 15 apostrophes. Hang on 1 second.
Oh wait.
Oh, I do have another question for Jar Jar.
Yes.
All right, I'll let you find that name first.
His name is Azuk.
Azuk.
What up?
Rana.
Rana. Nice to meet you.
All right, Jarlaxle.
Yes.
So you said this Milton guy is in charge of the guards now, mostly?
Yes.
Is he the one who brought all the orcs?
You noticed. Yes. There are a band of mercenaries that passed nearby, and apparently he recruited them.
Oh, okay. Who do they have like a leader?
They probably do. I don't know who it is, but given that they're orcs, typically they do have some sort of leadership of their band.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Being nosy.
How should we like get into the ranks? Like, should we be like, I'm a pirate, but I'm looking for organization. Can I join your pirate crew? Or is that like a thing? Like, what is up, Jar Jar? I don't know anything about crime. I'm baby.
Maybe.
I don't know anything about crime.
Queen of not knowing anything about crime.
Yes. Who's a rogue. She knows white collar crime. You can attempt to appeal to one of the high captains and see if they'll let you join your crew, but you will most likely have to show that you are some sort of competency, not necessarily in crime, but in something that may be useful to them.
Kill the strongest person there and make ourselves powerful. Got it.
See, that's making yourself a nuisance is what that is.
Oh god.
What's the difference?
God, what a mess.
What a mess. Yeah, you're right, Varen.
Hey. Well, at least now we know what the fuck is going on. I vote this time we take the short way out.
The short way?
Is there a short way out?
Well, not the long way. There has to be a short way, right?
Let me see. What would be the short way? Honestly, y'all came the short way.
Damn.
This is a really elaborate cavern.
My intuition.
Y'all went like, yeah, honestly, for like having Ashley decide the way, y'all went the shortest way.
It was the power of the crab, you know, Ashley's fancy powers.
I think that was just an insult, but well, I still have a bit of the other half of my cloaker to deal with.
You can do it now.
She didn't bring it with her.
Yeah.
She's got to go do it on the way out.
Yeah, true facts.
I want to interrogate Azuk and be like, so where are you from? Are you guys married? Is that why you stayed behind? Or dating? You know, that's a thing. You know, like, what's up, Azuk?
Inhabitants?
Yes. Roommates?
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Oh my god.
I'll leave my pipe and my halfling leaf for him. So he has something to do.
He looks at you gratefully. Thank goodness.
No, he's like, fine, I can get fucking high. I can get.
Yes. This is better than just sitting here bored off my ass.
I give him string.
String?
I don't know. This will help one day.
Thank you, Mira. You never know when you might need to tie something.
Baron, do you have a gift to bestow?
She gave him the darts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good.
I gave him darts, being like, I hope you don't have to use them.
Does Alina have a gift to give?
Yes.
That's the real question.
That's a good question.
We can ask.
She might
Somebody
do the
ask her.
alchemist fire, honestly.
Well, we'll ask
Alina.
Adriana.
Adriana.
Yes. All right. So if you guys are done, you can head back out.
I would like to stop by the cloaker and do the rest of it, if possible.
All right. Who's leading the way?
Can
Alina.
I try to make a roll to remember which way we came?
Oh,
Yes. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Excuse me.
Oh, God. 16.
16. Yeah, you can kind of figure out that you did come through the south way here, and you kind of see the cloaker that's kind of hanging on the wall, so you can make your way that a ways.
Yep.
With everybody following along. As you are moving through the tunnel, you do start to feel a little bit more rumble.
Are we sneaking? We're totally sneaking. We're like,
Totally sneaking.
Okay, go ahead and make your sneak checks. Your sneaky checks.
Sneaky checks.
Sneakies.
Okay, that was pretty good. That's my best one yet.
No, 19.
Mine was a synthetic 20.
mine is a garbage 17.
Oh, period, Alina.
Okay, why is that garbage?
Wait,
That's
no.
not
I
garbage.
can't read math. 19.
Alina got at 21.
The only reason why it's garbage is because I rolled a 6, but I have a plus 13 stealth. So, like, the roll was bad, but Mira by herself is amazing. So, like,
A mirror by herself is amazing.
Good rolls to be kick-ass. Like, quietly, though.
Let me check one thing real quick before I forget, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but that's part of the fun.
this is also really good beef jerky.
Mike's recipe. That does look pretty tasty.
Phoebe, are you something of a beef jerky connoisseur?
Maybe.
She be liking that jerky.
I just like meat snacks.
Meat snacks.
I am big into Jack Links.
Jack Link.
Link goes Jack.
I don't think I'm really into meat snacks, honestly. I can't think of many that I eat.
I don't like it that much.
Yeah, it's less and less.
I fucking love it.
Okay. So you guys continue going, and the rumblings do grow a little bit louder. Mira, hurry up and catch up with everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
You are approaching another cloaker, but you do... Actually, let me roll for that real quick. God, I'm rolling like crap. You do manage to sneak...
Cloakers.
Huh?
We're approaching 2 cloakers.
Oh, that's right. Killed the one. Oh, but this one does sense you. So, it's going to make a quick attack against Alina as she starts to run past, or sneak past. And that was the one high roll that I actually had. That would be...
When she's not here.
Oh my god. Dude, if this thing managed to kill her, it's just going to be sad.
We have to fuck up really badly to kill
That is a 17.
That meets it.
That actually hits her? I thought hers was higher. Okay. Alright, so in that case, she's going to take some damage, and y'all are going to go into some combat. So, she takes... she takes 9 points of piercing damage, and the cloak... What'd you say?
It wraps around her, doesn't it?
It does, and it wraps around her. Let me send...
Hashtag suffocation time.
Yep. So she is currently blinded and unable to breathe until while the cloaker is attached. Let me mark this so I can remember. So she can do strength checks to try and break out of the hold on her turn, but first I need everybody to roll some initiative for me. Once I find my initiative sheets, what did I do with my initiative sheets? What did I do with it? There it is. Hang on 1 second. I got too many things on my desk. Alright, 24 for Varen. And what's everybody else?
Cruz got 7. And Alina got a 5.
Oh, damn!
Oh my fucking god.
I always roll really low for initiative. I don't know what it is.
Mira, what did you get?
14.
14 for Mira. Okay. And the cloaker. +2. Alright, so as per usual, Varen goes first.
Okay. What do I know about cloakers? Do I know the important thing?
Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
Okay. Because I'm about to be real sad if I don't. Oh, that's a 7. I don't know the important thing. Okay, I hit it.
Alright, you go to make some punches against the cloaker.
Okay. So I will take a swing at it. Thank God. A 14 doesn't hit, right?
It does not.
Thank God. Attack number 2. That 28 does.
28 has hit.
Oh, sorry, Alina. That's 20 points of damage.
What'd you say?
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. So the cloaker takes 10 and Alina takes 10. So make sure you mark that down, Ashley.
I'm marking it.
Do I
Thank you.
recognize that happens?
You hear her groan when you hit her.
Is there any way that I can use my bonus to like try and yank it off?
If you want to, yeah, you can try to do like basically you're trying to do a grapple. We'll treat it like another grapple.
All right. So I will roll my athletics check. Thanks. 15.
No, because it rolled a 15 also, so it matched you.
Fuck him. I just yell, "Your attacks hurt Alina too."
Cool.
Okay.
What probably comes out is, "I hit Alina! I hit Alina!"
All right, so next up is the cloaker, which is going to do another bite attack against Alina since it's already on her. It's already munching on her. That was a shit roll. Okay, that's a miss. Let's see, you can do 2 attacks, 2 bite ones. So that's an 18 that hits,
Yeah.
right? Okay. That is 12 points of piercing damage. And that is it for its turn. Next up is Mira.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead because that's kind and does not hurt our friends. Wait, no, I don't fucking roll. It needs to make a Wisdom save of 15 or not. Don't make it, please. I would appreciate it.
I rolled a nat 19.
God, fucking damn it.
I'm pretty sure it does take it anyway.
Yeah.
Mira's just gonna yell out, "You should hit me, monster! She's so strong and she might flex you off. I'm not. Please leave my friend alone." And then I'm just,
Okay.
that's it.
All right. It only speaks deep speech and undercommon, so he has no idea what you're saying. Next up is Cruz.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try to excuse me. I'm gonna try to pull it off. Or can I try
Okay.
to pull it off first?
So,
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
roll to yoink.
Roll to yoink.
Don't forget
Roll
you
to
do
yoink.
have roll.
Ooh, thank God I have that advantage. Because that was a nat one. Oh my God, that was a nat 2!
Oh, damn.
That's a 9. I rolled
Nope,
a
that's
nat
not
1
enough.
And a nat 2. Oh, Lord.
That's so bad.
So fucking
Literally
bad.
have 3 advantages just chilling.
Literally.
2 and then
I
1.
used 1 for something. I can't remember what.
Okay, that was it. Worth a shot.
All right. Anything you want to do as a bonus?
Bonus. I'll give Alina inspiration to get out of the thing. When I say Alina, you can get out of the thing.
All right. Next up is Alina. So she's gonna do it. Go ahead and make a strength check, and you can use the inspiration if you want.
All right. Athletics or strength?
It's a strength.
God damn it! But I rolled a
Does anyone else want to play Alina?
I rolled well today. I've been rolling well today.
You got a 13 to break out.
With the inspiration?
Wait, with the inspiration, 13 plus 6, 19.
19. That is enough to break out of the cloaker's hold.
Right.
I just realized I didn't put the damn token on here, but
Fine.
it's where Alina is.
Yeah.
Here, it's right here.
And that was her action.
Hey, I have fucking tokens.
I didn't
I
use
made
my advantage
tokens.
on seduction yet.
Yes.
I actually made tokens. Why am I forgetting this? Here we go, and it's a. Here we go.
Oh, baby, elementary.
There you go. There's a cloaker.
Hot.
It's kind of hovering.
Hot.
All right. So next up is Varen.
Hey, I'm gonna scoot up to flank with Mira, and let's hit some bitches. Let's hit some bitchy witches. The cloakers. 22 hits. It takes shit damage. 13.
13. All right.
16.
That hits. Yeah.
Full. It takes 20 damage.
20 damage. All right.
Final attack. That 26 definitely hits.
Mhm.
And it takes 21.
All right. Next up is the cloaker. Let's see. It is going to use its moon again, so I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
That's a natural 20.
I'm like,
It moans in my face, and I'm like,
Its breath smells slimy.
yeah.
okay. And
Oh. All right.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Where is that dice? Oh, here it is. It was right in my face. Okay.
Rude rolled a 17, and Alina rolled a 5.
24.
All right.
Oh my god.
So everybody, Alina is the only one who is frightened. So Alina is frightened right now.
she did just get chomped by it.
She did. That's
She's a little
that's
scared.
true. So Alina is scared. Okay. And next up is going to be Mira.
That sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it so hard. I mean, please let me hit it. Okay.
Punch it in its damn face.
Punch it with a pointy stick. Ooh.
With the pointy end or something.
Hold on, wrong page. First attack is going to be does a 21 hit?
It does.
Nice. Okay. So now we're really about to fuck up his shit because.
Get his ass.
Okay. I got this. 8 plus 6. Oh yeah, max damage. 14 so far. Plus.
A shit ton of these.
Yeah. We're gonna
All right, I'm gonna write down the 14.
hold one, you guys, as I
Open
go
up your
ahead and-
calculator app, ladies.
Yeah.
I am the calculator app.
Were you an athlete?
Yes.
6, 11, 13, 15 points of damage.
15 sneak attack.
Yes, for the sneak.
All right.
I think that's it. Oh, and then I have another attack. I'm gonna use my bonus action. I was like, there's something else here.
Dagger time, bitches.
It's dagger time.
Yeah. Okay, so that's like a 17. So that's a 27. So that definitely hits.
Yes.
We're gonna use my other sparkly die.
Actually, powers of 3 don't hit the cloaker.
That would be so dumb. Oh my god.
I'm gonna make a monster just like that and be like, haha, actually. Oh, that's a 1. So, 7 points of damage.
All right.
What if-
Very nice.
Under the cloaker. Just kidding.
All right. Next up is Cruz.
Okay. I almost choked on a saltine just now.
Don't choke. Eat first, drink, and then take your turn.
Yeah.
Make the cloaker choke on you. Wait, no, that's real weird.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it with my sword.
Take your sword. Which one?
The speed.
The scimitar speed.
The scimitar, the speed.
The scimitar.
The scimitar, the first one is, that's Alina's sheet. The first one is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Oh my god.
Almost 7.
That is 8 damage. The second one is 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 12 damage.
It is looking really bad right now.
The third and final one is on 18 to hit.
That hits.
God, really? That was a 7 damage.
Oh, damn. So close.
It has 1 hit point, doesn't it?
No, not quite that low, but I was expecting to roll higher than that. All right. Next up is Alina, who's frightened.
Oh, shit.
That's fair. It's okay, Luna. You love
So
me.
she moves the hell back.
Mm-hmm. I started chewing again. That was my bad.
That's fine.
Fuck. Okay.
All right.
Take
And then
an
next
attack.
up, huh?
Did you take an opportunity attack?
I don't know.
It's able to.
I guess so.
But
All
you
right, fine.
don't want to.
Why not? Let's just do it. That's
Could
not
it
gonna
not?
hit, so it ain't gonna matter because I roll shit. All right. So next up is Varen. Final blow, Varen. Unless you roll a 1.
It's death time. That's a 23.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna over.
What's your minimum damage?
My minimum damage is 9.
That's enough. It only needs like 5 more points.
Actual damage is 21.
So yeah,
Fine.
that's more than overkill.
You just explode it.
Yeah, so you would just explode it into pieces.
Yep. Yeet.
Oh my gosh. Alright, you succeed in defeating Zekloker.
Oh.
Now can I take an hour?
Yeah, if you want to take an hour to first make an Arcana check on this
You guys
one.
chill with that?
Yeah, help.
Sure.
Help me
I'm
with your
helping.
check.
Okay, you're helping her with the Arcana check. Okay,
Thank you.
go ahead and do that.
Okay, now this time, please do not puncture the spleen. That will.
So the good news is the
Oh my
lower
God.
one was a 2. The bad news is the higher one was also a 2.
Oh my god.
Queen.
3.
3. You exploded it pretty well. There's not really, you're not gonna really get anything useful out of this one.
I look at it and I'm like, oh, I broke a tooth. Okay, let's go.
All right,
Well,
you guys
I still
continue.
I still have a second one to finish harvesting, so it's fine.
Lots of harvesting to do.
We're sneaking, we're sneaking, we're sneaking.
It's not gonna do
You
very
are-
well, but
Okay, go ahead and make another roll since y'all were fighting.
27.
27.
Alright, Cruz got 19. Alina got less than that.
Stop it.
She's got a 12.
We're gonna get you new dice.
Like, I can imagine Baron and Mara just like climbing on each other's backs and being like, I'm sneaky.
I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky.
No, I'm sneaking. All right.
I'm sneaky.
All right. This one here is the one that you killed. So, do you want to spend some time to try and harvest the rest of that too?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and make another Arcana check.
Will you help me?
Yeah. Where's
Well, they're not the same number, but they're a 2 and a 7.
Oh my god. So
Wow.
You know?
All right.
I don't get shit.
Yeah, once again, like you don't really know what you're doing with this weird sort of aberration. It's
Can
just
I try harvesting it?
if you wish, make an Arcana check.
Okay, I do this.
And
for
what
you,
do
Baron.
you have like a dagger or something? Like what are you using? Or I'm assuming that you could borrow one from.
You can have a dagger. I will give him a dagger to assist him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Helping me.
Oh, that's a really good roll. 25.
That is enough. All right, so write this down.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you get one cloaker hide,
Okay.
which can be used to craft into a cloak of displacement.
Ooh.
It will cost 2,000 gold, and it has to be crafted over a period of 60 days, but it is possible.
Okay.
You get one cloaker tail that can be crafted into a short sword.
Ooh, that's cool.
10 gold over 2 days, so pretty easy.
Okay.
You get one set of cloaker vocal cords. And once per day, you can blow into these vocal cords as an action and let out a horrifying moan. And each creature within 30 feet of you who can hear must succeed a DC 13 wisdom saving throw or become frightened until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Okay.
And then you get some blood. Let me see. You get like a vial of cloaker blood. And oh, by the way, cloaker blood. When consumed, you gain dark vision for a range of 60 feet for 1 hour.
Okay.
And that's Cruise.
Blind as a bat cruise.
Okay, so I give both files of cloaker blood to Cruz.
Okay.
I had one from earlier.
Yes, hey Grimloss, I got these harvesting rules off of the monster loot books from DM's Guild. There's like a whole series of monster loot books, and they come up with all sorts of like cool stuff, and it's just like, that's really neat.
That
So,
that shit, man.
I have
it's
a
really cool
question
stuff. Yeah.
Just for you guys as my friends and colleagues, does blood, like real blood, rot?
It coagulates.
Yeah, it gets
It congeals.
Okay.
disgusting.
Just wondering.
Like,
Oh god.
make it into like actual blood pudding. Like, what are we doing here?
I just wanted
Blood
to know
sausage?
because you were harvesting blood.
Love harvesting something.
That you're gonna drink
Did I
if you want.
mistake?
If you want some dark vision for an
Oh,
hour.
maybe we should buy like a. Is there like a cold bag of holding?
I mean, I've got my pouch of firelight right now, so I'm good.
Hear me out. What if we were to exchange each vial of blood for like an actual potion of our dark vision 60 feet?
Yeah.
That seems like a fair trade.
Yeah, that does.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Are you smart enough to think of this?
No. That'll be a no.
Okay.
Just
All right.
Baron?
Or whoever wants to.
Let's do it.
Nope, I am dumb.
Ooh,
Mira's not smart right now.
Ooh,
Ashley, your intelligence is finally coming out.
ooh, here's a minus one.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
I can't understand what you're saying. You're laughing too hard.
Here's a minus one to intelligence.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 15?
15.
15, that's enough. You know that potions take a lot of work to create, so exchanging a raw material for a potion, you may still have to pay something on top of it. It's not going to be a straight exchange.
Okay. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
One file of cloaker blood can be exchanged for less than 1 dose of dark vision.
Correct.
But cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right.
Honestly, I vote that Mara gets the vocal cords.
Me? Oh why? Oh, I mean, oh wow. I've never been scary before. This will be a new experience.
Exactly. It's gonna feel so powerful to you.
Oh my god, hand it over. Well, let's clean it first. It's kind of gross right now.
Well, we'll deal later. I'll just throw it all into the bag of holding and then I'll write it down.
I'm just imagining like the like whistle, like a kazoo whistle, like
It kind of is like a kazoo. It's a fleshy kazoo.
I'm a little surprised that the cloaker hide wouldn't be like a cloak of elven kind or something. But let's go.
yeah.
All right, so you guys continue forward, and you were pretty much out of the cave at this point because you're back towards the entrance.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are heading back, oh, I can switch back to my coastal music now.
Hell yeah.
The ominous.
Coastal music.
Coastal music.
All right. So you are heading back down the coastline, and
Here, what the fuck just happened?
what?
Where'd you go?
Ashley.
What are you doing? All right. I don't know what Mina's doing on the map.
She did that. She did that. That one wasn't me.
All right. All right. So you guys head back down the coast, and let's see. Everybody, make another perception check for me as you head back the way you came.
14? 19?
19. Okay.
21.
21. Okay. You see, Mira, you and Cruz. Cruz is the one who did 21, right? Not Elena. Okay, so you notice that there is a beautiful brown horse that is just kind of hanging out near like this tide pool, kind of munching on some grass that's kind of growing up in between the rocks there.
Trust it.
No, not a loose horse.
Can we insight the horse?
Oh my god.
I'm not
I
actually.
want to be sneaky and go up to it because this could be Applejack. Or no, what's better? Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Oh my god, these horse names. Okay. Go ahead and go. Are you gonna stealth?
Yes. I will
Okay.
be very sneaky. Okay, thank God. Well, it's a big math number. It is so big. It is a very big number. 31. Okay, there you go. 31.
31. Okay, you managed to sneak up to this horse without being detected.
Is there anyone like by it?
There is no one by it, but go ahead and make another perception check for this horse. Just the area around it.
Ooh, that's an 18 again. That would be a 29.
All right. So as you near it, you kind of see its form kind of shifting ever so slightly.
That's a fake horse. Trap horse.
A horse.
And it's really interesting because it almost looks it's almost like you can see between the seams.
It's bait.
That's fake.
You know what they call that?
Fake.
I will never get a fucking horse.
As in,
Oh.
actually, you can appreciate this. The character, the numeral 8, followed by the numeral 8. It's bait. Ashley's like, ah, fuck you.
Woo! You know, my mom's calling. I gotta walk home to Houston.
I gotta go. Bye, guys.
My mom is gonna go right now immediately.
Yes, but it has not noticed you.
Okay.
It just continues kind of munching. You also notice that it's kind of standing partly in the water.
Oh, that's bait.
Get away from the bait horse, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and be like, it's not cinnamon.
Sadly.
Is it already owned?
You have advantage on a roll.
Woo! Thank you.
Yeah, they have already used it. Go.
Can I throw a rock at the horse?
No.
Jesus.
And to it.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Well,
I am
hold on. I was
afraid right
asking
now.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask my friends first?
Yes.
Hey
I say
guys.
no.
Hey guys. Hey gamers. Should I throw a rock at this horse?
Aside from the moral implications of throwing rocks at horses, I feel like there are other concerns here.
Well, it's a trap horse.
It's okay. Give me a second. Can I like look over and see if I can get an idea of what the fuck it is?
Let's see.
Ooh.
Let me look this up real quick.
And can I use Mayra's description of it to give myself advantage? As an assist? An assist, if you will?
An assist. Hang on one second. Let me just
Nice.
see.
Not even an assist, an assist.
I need a picture. God damn it!
Of the
Somebody give
horse?
me a damn picture.
What is happening with Mira?
Go ahead and make a nature check. Actually.
A nature check?
Mm-hmm.
A good roll! 17.
17. As you kind of near closer to it, and you kind of smell it, it definitely smells of seaweed. And you kind of recall back on just some of your research that you've done with all sorts of things that you've been reading, because Varen reads a lot, much like Jen reads a lot. And you suspect that this might be a kelpie, which is it's actually basically a plant. It's
What do I know about kelpies?
a plant creature that can change shape.
Can it be owned?
You know that they are amphibious, and they can change. They can use. Sorry. Oh my god, my throat is like super dry. They can change shape into, like, sometimes they appear as beasts, sometimes they appear as humans or mermaids or like other creatures.
It's a horse because you want a horse.
Are they what?
Are they mean?
They can be if you get into their space.
Okay. I'm gonna retreat a little bit and be like, that's a kelpie. They're a bit territorial. So let's just
Ow.
Are you gonna say everything to Mira? Are you gonna?
Yes.
I want it. I mean, if it's like a person, then never mind. But like, I want to talk to it. I'd be like, oh my god.
Well,
you're
it's a
so
plant.
beautiful." Is it like a plant, or is it like?
It's basically a plant creature.
Yeah. There isn't much that we can talk to it about, I don't think.
Okay.
Unless you know plant.
What languages do you speak, Mira?
Ooh, what languages do I know?
I could try and talk to it in like Elvish. I
know Celestial, Common, Infernal, and obviously Thieves can't.
Okay.
Thieves can't do what?
Math. We can't do math.
2 thumbs down for thieves can't do what?
Oh my god.
Sorry, thieves can do what?
You aren't a thieves can't, you're a thieves can.
God damn it.
Okay, maybe.
Alright, do you want to try and talk to it?
Yes. I mean, okay. Oh god, okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to pull an Ashley and be like, should I? This is a good idea.
It's so nice to see you guys, like, finally, like, asking each other for permission to do stupid shit, rather than just doing stupid shit on your own. Like, this whole character development is really wonderful to see.
I go against fucking with the Kelpie. That's just me.
Okay.
Chris, you still have advantage.
I still have advantage.
There is that they can be territorial. I would advise against it, but I will support you in anything.
I will support any stupid decision that you make.
As long as you do it with us around, I will help you get out of it.
Yeah, don't do stupid shit while we're not around. Please.
That's the
I
thing.
would rather you do it under supervision.
With an adult.
Later doing it anyway.
I'm gonna take your guys' votes and also Solani's hints. Or we're not. I'm just gonna watch it longly and be like,
We'll get you a real horse.
I want one. If we get a black horse, I'm gonna name it Truffles.
Truffles.
What is up with me and these horse names? I've never seen a horse. So
I did get a black horse. I
mean, Black Beauty was right there, but, you know.
And granted, my horse is not named, like, Truffles. It's named something a little edgier, but, like...
Elvish.
Maybe.
like a wise horse. with brown spots, maybe marshmallow or
So
s'more.
guessing you guys are wandering away as Mira is just going on and on about all these different horses and
Yeah,
names
we're
that
going
they
back
want.
into the city.
100%.
Oh my gosh. All right, so you guys head back south past the area where you met the crying woman, who is
Still
no
there?
longer there. Nope, she has gone home to wherever she lives. And as you are wandering further south, you do see that there is a ship on the horizon. Actually, make a perception check before I start giving out details.
God fucking damn it.
15.
15.
Who's got 14, and Alina got finally rolled high for her. She got all these P's. 19.
19. Alina is the first to spot it and can see a lot more detail, although a couple of you managed to still see it. But around the time that you're getting kind of close to the end of the beach area and you can kind of spot the town a little bit further off. It's getting to be late afternoon. The sun is starting to set, and there's kind of this general haze that happens. Not really fog, not really mist, but just like everything gets slightly hazier. And off in the distance, you see what looks to be a strange black, almost like a derelict ship. It's far off on the horizon,
Y'all.
but you do notice that it's there.
Can I tell anything about its colors? It's like the flag. No.
I would say you can't, but Alina spots that whatever flags it may have had or sails, they're tattered, and it just seems like a black ship.
The ghost ship.
I wonder if it's the Kraken ship.
Ooh. Ooh. Wait, did the thing fly in that direction? If I can recall.
It flew out to sea, but at the time you did not see the ship.
Does anyone else have a paper bird?
I
I will buy more.
I'm out.
I have.
This is like the single most useful item
I
for
have
you
paper birds
guys.
still.
Are these
I have,
damn
like,
paper.
I
But
have 5 left.
I will say I do have the ability to run on water. I don't think it's a good idea, but putting it out there.
Oh, I just closed the tab. Sorry.
Hand it over.
How far can you run on water, though?
I mean, I don't know. It never specifies that I have to start and end on solid ground. But it also doesn't specify that I don't have to. I'll let you rule it however you want.
I would say that you probably will need to end at least on some sort of surface. Like, I wouldn't think that you could run indefinitely,
Okay.
because that doesn't really make much sense.
Jesus.
All right, so you want one of my birds?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll give you one.
Well, why, thank you. I'm gonna write the wife's name. And I'm gonna see where it goes. If it heads towards the fucking ship.
Okay.
You get like all these fucking paper birds, like
Oh wait, and I'm gonna write
It's like spam mail. Like, why the hell are you bothering me?
Cruz, can I borrow another one so she can write to her wife?
Oh my god.
Put in it. I will pay so much money back. I'm so sorry.
remember that time that PB tweeted saying like I have so many lesbians in my NPC list, and I'm just thinking about that the entire time.
You can have one more paper bird
Thank you.
For the lesbians.
for the lesbians.
For the lesbians. Yeah.
Is that what you write on the message?
Yes.
For the lesbians.
I'm just gonna write her name and then put for the lesbians, and then I'm gonna like put an arrow towards the other paper bird and let it fly.
Tell her to write back.
All right. You
And
send the
instructions
paper bird.
right to her wife.
All right.
Yes, tell your wife you're alive.
You send the paper bird off, and sure enough, it flies in the direction of the ship that's on the horizon.
We should wait for it, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that right now.
You guys, we can help the lesbians. Mira says this and PB. It's important. She was so sad, and it gave me trauma because I was also in her spot, you guys.
So, why don't we do this? Do we have any other fucking paper birds?
Just never-ending paper birds. The sky is choked with them.
I have 3 more paper birds.
Millennials are killing the kickboard industry. I kind of want to wait for it.
Like just stand here and wait.
But like, what do we know? Like, okay, because
What are you waiting for?
Like the ship to come up here.
The ship to get close enough to look at.
Okay.
Can we tell how fast it's moving?
Make another perception check.
Okay. 11.
No idea.
I got 16.
Oh wait, perception. I was not paying attention.
That's like how long it takes for it to actually go.
And Alina got too low to consider.
28.
28. Okay. Mira, you guys sit there and you watch it for a moment, and Mira, from what you can tell, it's not moving.
Ghost ship. That ship is fucked.
And even more so, it's hard to really tell a lot of details from this distance. It's pretty far out. But there are moments when it seems to almost shimmer and slightly disappear, and then it kind of reappears.
Not fucking with that. Not me. You don't fuck with ghost ships. Cruz says that you do not fuck with ghost ships.
Ooh, ghost ship.
You know what you do when you see a ghost ship? You move on.
Go into it. You like
They
join it.
didn't
You
move
sail
on.
away.
Maybe
They didn't move on.
what if like this is how we can show we're competent. Fight a whole ghost ship.
I will say, if we walk into that city, like bearing the loot of a fucking ghost ship, they're gonna have to listen to us.
Okay, how badass would that? Okay, wait, no, let me think of Mira. How cool would that be if we like did this?
I will say it's a good opportunity.
We have to get out there first. Like step one.
I can fly, so
I can't fly.
You can fly for 10 minutes. It's gonna take a lot longer than 10 minutes to get out to that ship.
I cannot fly or walk on water.
Mira, did you happen to see how far out it was?
And I am
how
very
far out is
old.
it?
It's gonna be a few miles. It was like on the horizon.
If we
Let's
can
get a ship.
If we can get a boat, we can try and get out there. We would have to rent a boat for, I would say, 2 days.
I will pay.
I am in favor of this. I think it would help us with, I guess, making a name for ourselves. Come in with a bang.
On the record, I am not in favor, but I will defer to the rest of the group.
Despite the fact, Cruz, that you in fact went out with a bang.
I did go out with a bang. I could theoretically come back in with a bang just by.
Oh, thank you for the raid, other Doc.
Hi! Thanks, guys.
Hey.
Ghost ship, you guys. Ghost ship.
Well, why don't we start with this? Why don't we go back into town, check on the horses, check on our rooms, get settled, and then check on options for renting out a boat.
Okay, just on the record though, I think this is a poor idea. On the record.
I'm a little skeptical, but I can't deny that there is certainly clout to be had with. There is certainly clout to be gained by coming back with the spoils of a ghost ship.
Yeah, I'm the politician or politician's daughter here, technically. So like, I think this is a great idea. Last time we checked, Cruz, no offense, you agree with Wongo on things. So I feel like this is even more proof that this is a great idea.
All right, you don't know if I agreed with what he was affecting my mental state. I was compromised.
Are you familiar with any legends regarding this ghost ship?
Let's roll for it, baby. That's not a good roll. You know what? We're nearing the end, so I'll just use my advantage on this. Jesus Christ.
It's like when you're in the city, you remember stuff, but as soon as you set foot out of the city, just his old man brain just goes.
It's an 11.
That's 11. You don't remember shit.
I don't remember shit.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Well, I only researched the route here, not the actual city, so I wouldn't have anything to go on.
Well, can I can't really do an Arcana check on it because it's so fucking far away.
We could ask that lady, since like her wife's there.
But I feel like it wouldn't be a good idea to tell her that her wife's on that ship.
Yeah, no.
So we could always ask her about legends. I think
Yeah.
that she might be a little on the suspicious side.
We could ask any motherfucker here about legends, honestly.
We could always just go back and ask Jarlaxle. Like, we're like 10 minutes out, man.
You know what? Why don't I send 2 paper birds to him so he can respond?
Make an intelligence check, whoever wants to.
That'll be a 19.
I am
Okay,
not
yeah.
smart today.
Alright, my dice fell. Should I spill?
Roll again.
Okay. Oh yeah, my intelligence is bad. It's an 11.
All right. Varen, you are thinking of places to research, and you do recall there is a center of arcane learning in the city
Oh yeah.
called the Host Tower of the Arcane.
Oh, beautiful. Let's go on a field trip.
Nerd.
So I take a moment to mention that it may be a good idea to look at the tower of the fucking magic boys.
Host Tower of the Arcane, god damn it.
I was close.
The Tower of the Magic Boys.
The Tower of the Magic Boys. That just sounds like a series.
Really? Ooh, I'm gonna write that series. I love it.
Harry Potter too.
It sounds like a boys' love series.
How dare you? I would not make 18,000 characters and then 10 years later say, oh yeah, one of them was gay.
That's why we have the Tower of the Boys.
Tower of the Boys.
I guess we should go back into town. Maybe on the way back, inquire after renting a boat.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. So we'll go back by the dock ward, or by the docks. There is no dock ward here. And then on the way, can I find like a deckhand or like a fucking, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me move you guys back to the other map.
I thought you literally said duck hand. I was like, ducks don't have hands.
So you notice that there are actually two different types of two different docks here in Luskan, and so as you start to enter the city from the north, the closest dock is going to be the open shore.
Okay.
And as you guys head to the open shore, the first thing that you notice about this dock is it's just as busy as the other one, but there seems to be a very different vibe to it. A lot of the goods, from what you can tell, are mostly fish that gets taken in. These are mostly whatever. Yeah. Thank you. Words are failing me right now. You see a lot of those boats docked here. The whole area just has an overwhelming smell of fish. It's fresh fish, but it's a really fishy place.
There is no fish.
And you see that there are a couple warehouses where obviously they store stuff. There are certain areas where you see large, kind of like reed mats with fish that has been like cleaned, laid out, and salted, and they are drying out there. And then you also walk past a large warehouse that kind of reminds you a little bit about the Red Dragon Trading Company, but it's a different warehouse. Has a large like fish on the outside, and you hear a loud dwarven woman barking orders at all of these people around here.
Albiel Grutha.
Love her already.
2 birds, 1 stone. Can I follow the sound of the voice?
You may. And you do see, again, this warehouse, like the other one, has a large open double bay where people are moving things in and out. And you peer inside and you do see this dwarven woman, hands on hips, directing people to put the pallets in different places.
I look at Cruz and I'm
Occasionally someone hands her a sheet of paper for her to sign off on.
I look at Cruz and I'm like, this is on your turf, man.
Talk like a real pirate.
I mean, we don't even have a tactic for approaching her right now.
Can we pretty please borrow a ship? Like, we could just say that.
People around you are just kind of saying, excuse me, can you please move out of the way, while you guys are kind of hovered around the entrance.
Sorry.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna walk right up to her.
Oh, God.
Captain Blackblade?
Yes? She barks without even looking up. What do you need?
We were hoping
Be quick about it.
to commission a boat rental, perhaps 2 days.
A boat rental? She looks up and she looks at all of you.
We are a spot.
For what?
We are.
There's a storm coming in. It's not a good time to go out there.
We are aware.
What kind of boat?
Standard fishing boat, sturdy. We're looking to break into the trade, you see, and we were hoping that, well, to learn from the best.
She signs off on something and she pauses for a moment and takes a look at you, and she kind of
like, help me.
and she's just like, "You looking to join a crew?"
Primarily, we're looking to start off on our own. We would like to prove our mettle first before presuming to invite ourselves onto any cruise.
And she just kind of chuckles and she says, "You got it backwards. You got to join a crew first to prove your mettle before someone's giving you control of a ship."
It's a boat.
Yeah, boat, ship, same difference, just a difference in size.
Well,
Unless you got money.
we have money.
Money.
My friend here has sailing experience.
Hi.
How much money?
How much
Oh, let me bring up my ship prices. Because I did look up ship prices. Let's see.
Got that big book.
This is, yes, I finally consolidated all of my random notes into one
I'm
thing.
picturing Travis Williams' just massive book of like ship information.
Alright, so what are we looking at?
Fishing boat enough to hold 4.
Okay, well, first of all, for a fishing boat, you're gonna need a crew, because unless all of y'all know how to sail a ship,
Only
do.
me.
and it's not just like a boat is still a ship.
We do. Did I lie to his face? Let her face.
Lying.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, Cruz, help! Cruz, help!
I'll help her. I'll
Maybe
be like,
Cruz should lie.
I will say
I'll
crew.
say
Well, no,
some sailing words.
actually, it's entirely up to you if you want to lie, but keep in mind that you're going to be the only person who knows how to run that boat.
Yeah, I've told them some things. I've schooled them a little bit, but I don't know if I have the adequate experience.
We learn from the best. Father.
Okay, what did you roll?
Yes, Papa.
Is someone helping me?
Yeah, I'm helping you.
Oh shit! That's a 19 minus 1, 18.
I hate you. I hate you and your goddamn charisma roll.
She glares, and she's just like, "Well, I don't have anything for sale right now, or for sale. I don't have anything for sale right now. I can possibly get you on a fishing boat that's going out, but I don't have a boat for sale. But if you want to go check out the shipwrights, you can probably purchase a boat from them if you want to buy. You're going to be spending about, let's see, how much is purchase for a, it's probably going to be about 5,000 gold, and then you also have to get probably a crew of a couple more people and pay them.
Good to know.
Oh wow.
I don't think we
do
have that.
appreciate your time. Well, we would love to sit down and chat a bit more about perhaps joining one of your crews in the future.
And that would be the cheapest way to go. I wouldn't advise sailing out in the next few days, though. As I said, the storm's coming in.
Understandable, of course. We
And you
appreciate
hear someone bark nearby. Oh, Captain! And she just kind of holds a finger up and wanders over. And you hear someone yell, "It's been sighted again!" And she just curses and she says, "God damn ghost ships."
Ghost ship! I'm gonna yell out like ghost ship. I saw a ghost ship. I'm really good at fighting ghosts. We also do fish, but ghost
That's
fighting.
me running.
It's time to come clean. We saw the ghost ship. We wanted to see the ghost ship.
She just looks at all of you again and she's just like, "Are y'all crazy?
That's
Going
them.
after a ghost ship is suicide."
I mean,
Believe me, I've sent enough people out after that ship and I've lost enough.
We're
And that's-
really
I've given up on
strong.
trying to reclaim it.
send us.
I punched a fish one time, and that fed a whole village. So we can definitely fight a ghost ship.
Send us.
Make a deception check, Mira, for that ridiculous story. Like, again, just adding on top. Why don't you quit when you're ahead?
Oh, I love
just
how
have to
Mira
play
just
the
says shit.
She just shakes her head at you. She's like, "I don't know, your friend's enthusiastic, and that's good to know, but this is not a good idea."
Oh, I'll say I'm so sorry for my friends, but excuse me, my children, whatever.
I'm adopted.
Yeah, they're all adopted.
We're not your people. We are highly capable and proven in combat. If you lose us, you lose nothing.
I lose a boat is what's going to happen. Another one.
That's a point.
Come inside. She invites you guys in to come sit with her in her office, which smells slightly less of fish, but still kind of musty. Unlike we're back in the city. Hey, let's do city music again. Doc Sisters. But yeah, back in the city, or unlike Zophrenia's office, which was pretty much very nice and neat and just everything orderly, Elgruth's office is kind of a mess. Like, again, her office is full of ledgers, but there's like random papers sticking out of everything. Her desk is just a pile of papers all over the place. She just kind of sits in a chair that's very squeaky. Like, for a high captain and for one of the people on the governing council, it doesn't seem like she has, not necessarily that she doesn't have a lot of money, but that she doesn't really spend her money on a lot of comforts. The office is pretty just straightforward, nothing fancy. But she sits down and she says, all right, here's the situation. I lost a ship a ways back. A lot of my crew went missing a couple months ago, and now we keep seeing sights of this ghost ship. We had about 5 people from that ship manage to make it off in one of the emergency boats and somehow make it back to shore.
Kraken.
But they assured me that Kraken. They assured me that the entire ship went down. They watched the Kraken drag it under. Everybody else on that ship should be dead, and yet now we are seeing that ship every so often. It always appears right before a storm.
It sounds like it has something to say. And like I said, at worst, you lose a boat. At best, you get a hell of a lot.
She kind of ponders for a second. There are things aboard that ship that we need back. And, well, I doubt there's any people left alive, but
Oh, I suspect there's at least one.
Yeah.
maybe. If you can at least reclaim what's on that ship and survive to bring it back, I can find a boat to lend it to you. And there might be a couple people willing to go back out there.
That would be welcome. We're curious about the ship. We need your stuff back. It sounds like we have common interests today.
Curiosity. Is that the only thing driving you out there?
Love.
Call it a favor.
Love.
A favor
Well,
Lesbians.
A favor for lesbians. Agrutha says, I won't pry, but you're on your own out there. I can let's see. I can have a ship ready for you in the morning, or a boat or whatever. Keep in mind the storm is coming in. It's going to be rough.
for you.
And you're going to be stuck out there until the storm passes.
I've always wanted to drown at sea. That's why I really haven't.
we'll be fine. I've weathered plenty of storms before.
Oh, like which ones?
Literal ones.
Oh.
Do you have
All right.
names for them? Like, this is the storm Hurricane Berta, and this is the Hurricane
Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Yes, Buttercup.
Yes. All right. So she says, fine, I will see what I can do to get you ready in the morning. And she'll give you a few more details, which I still have to look up. So we'll do that next section because we are at time.
Oh,
That was like
good.
perfect timing. All right. So, thank you everybody for joining us for this evening. And I'm glad you guys got a lot done. That's pretty cool. Let's see, what do we got going on? We got Emerald City Comic Con coming up in like 3 weeks, which all of us will be there. So if you happen to be running around Emerald City, come and hang out with us. We're just going to be hanging out. I do have a panel there, the Behold Her podcast panel on Sunday at like 1 o'clock, where I'll be with a bunch of other really awesome lady DMs, and we'll be talking about DMing. And I will also be guesting soon, probably next month, on Tales of Ukador, or Realms of Ukador, on their Mixer channel. So I'll have more details about that a little bit later on. What do y'all got going on?
Well, Adriana usually goes first, but
Adriana won't be here next week either. She's got stuff to do. She got work.
also depending on if I can get a swap for my work schedule, I also might not be here. We'll see. Okay, go. But Hi guys.
Cruz and Mira running the show.
Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be fantastic.
Christ.
Hi guys.
It's gonna be amazing.
Saturday is the start of my D&D week.
Saturday.
Here at Plot Hunters, as usual, playing my shitty little chaotic neutral elf baron. Tomorrow I will be doing my third of hopefully 3, because I'm getting so tired of writing lore. Third lore dump on my players for their world, as they figure out who the big bad of this game is. It's been almost a year since this fucking game started. Yeah, it's a long game. It's great. It's fun. Monday, with any luck, I will be working on doing our little high school 5e game. Tuesday nights, we are actually on hiatus, pending the finish of the school year, but I've been trying to fill that space with one-shots. And honestly, I'm trying to find a new campaign for Tuesday nights. If you
5 campaigns isn't enough for her. She needs more. More games.
If you know anybody who's running a campaign, whether it be streamed or just online in general, on Tuesday nights, please let me know, because I am dying for more dice. Wednesday nights, I play Blaze in the Dark. Hi, Grim Lost, my hashtag BlazeBud, love you. Thursday nights, I watch Critical Role. Friday nights are currently free, but again, looking for campaigns. Please refer me to your friends. I like rolling dice, and occasionally I'm okay. Ooh,
Dying for more dice.
Die. But yeah, I have a very busy D&D week pretty much constantly. When I'm not playing Fire Emblem, I do tend to be building things like characters and writing stories and drawing worlds.
What you need to do is print up some flyers to hand out at ECC begging people for a game. Hey, do you have an opening on Tuesday nights? Do you need a player?
I'm just like, let me play in your game. I'm sometimes not terrible, occasionally. But anyway, yeah, that's me. Hi, guys.
Alright. PB, what you got going on? How's your game going?
I got podcast stuff. We're gonna play
What's your podcast called?
console. But I still need to next week is gonna be the only episode that I'll have, because all my other shit keeps getting fucked up. I'll figure something out, use my brain. But it's cool. It's cool. I can't say much because, someone is here. Ashley. But it's going to be spicy. I have a lot of lesbian NPCs. I'm like, oh my God, help.
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go.
Literally. But it's going to be fun. And when I upload an episode, I'll let you guys know. If you like, what is it fucking called? I love it. Astrology. Check it out when it comes out eventually.
Also Dungeons and Dragons.
Also shout out to Gemini and Pearl, because she's also in there. But yeah, it's going to be great.
Alright, and Ashley.
I do this and I do TV's games. I play Dave the half-orc. They're a good orc. And that's all. I just go to school.
Hey, so do I. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out. We are sponsored by Roll20, so go to roll20.net and check it out. It's a virtual tabletop. They have all sorts of maps up. I gotta make some more maps. I gotta do some freaking ghost ship stuff. Oh my God, I gotta figure out what this ghost ship looks like. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. I spend way too much time making maps. Let's see. We are also friends of the Nerdsmith Network, so go to nerdsmith.org to find more awesome TTRPG related content, podcasts, other streams, generally awesome people. So yeah. All right, we shall see. Well, most of us shall see you all next week. We'll see. We'll have a Cruz and Mirta. We might have a Cruz and Mirta running the show. Woo. We'll see how that goes.
That's a mess.
Yes. Great. Really hoping Jen can show up to help wrangle them. But at worst,
I'm certainly doing my best to switch my shift with someone who really likes closing shifts, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Crossing fingers, otherwise it's just going to be chaos, and we'll just see how it goes. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we shall see you next week, same time, same channel. Have a good night, guys.